The crowd likes it.
We got 5 of 6 putting for birdie. And now we've got Brandon Barrows after a massive tee shot, 50 yards
50
in.
left.
So 394 minus 50. I'm not a math guy, but that's 344 yards off the tee. Ooh, muscled it over the green.
A little long.
So we've got our first missed green, and it came from the player closest to the hole. But I saw these teams chipping in warm-ups, and no hole is safe from a chip-in in this format. So we're going to have
a lot of chip-ins.
A lot of
semis.
chip-ins. You saw that too. So Brandon Barrows is going to go first here.
He probably did that on purpose to try to chip it in.
Chip it in first,
Yeah,
build
he's
some
a smart
momentum
guy.
for Detroit.
I'm calling the chip-in.
Calling the chip-in. Maya called the chip-in. Maya called
Come
the
on.
chip-in. Oh, about as close as it could possibly be.
All right, Brandon.
That trickles out to about, let's call it 4 or 5 feet past. So a nice first chip there from Brandon Barrows. Now we're going to have Natalie with her first birdie chance. And this looks to be pretty darn straight,
yeah, that's
doesn't
what
it?
I was going to say.
I don't really
those
see.
Those lines aren't moving
I don't
much.
see any of those lines moving. You can see there's a slope kind of left of the hole that puts it right, and then past the hole it goes left, but this is pretty straight. It started right down that line. You could see it rolling straight down that line, and we have a birdie at the first.
Woo!
From Natalie Guidall. Pulled the tee shot, but absolutely no problem.
Go, girl.
A big birdie to start out for the birthday girl.
Yeah.
Celebrated her birthday yesterday.
Happy birthday.
She said she had some tacos and margaritas and then some Chick-fil-A without the sauce.
Prime birthday meal.
Let's see if TJ Hurst can answer that birdie. So that's a big birdie. That means that we're going to have to see at least one birdie, most likely, from Detroit to tie the hole.
I'm going to try her Chick-fil-A order just to make sure I can get some
if
birdies
if it leads to birdies on the first hole.
I will take it.
TJ's got to hold up. Oh, that's going to miss low. That's going to miss low. So that will be a tap-in par for TJ and Detroit. He'll go up there and knock it in.
Make you finish everything.
Yeah, so the way it works is it's whoever is furthest from the hole plays until they're on the green, and then once you start putting, you just putt until you're finished.
No gimmies, huh?
No gimmies. Absolutely not.
We don't need
this
those.
is the finals.
This is
Come
the
on,
finals,
this is real golf here.
Fair.
All right, this is a big putt for French. If he can knock this in, Toronto is looking very, very good to go one up. Ooh, little pencil style grip. I wasn't expecting that from Frenchie. This one also looks to be very straight. Might miss right.
Ooh, he got
2
it.
birdies at the first for Toronto Golf Play.
The whole way.
And that is a perfect start for our team from the north. They're both from the north, but well, you know, Canada's a little bit further north, I think. Let's see if we can make it a perfect 3 for 3 and shut the door.
Yeah, the door will be shut.
The door will be fully shut. Another perfectly straight putt, it looks like. How about that start?
Oh, wow.
Birdies from all 3. Toronto, saw them looking dialed in the warm-up. It is carried over into the first. And I believe that is a victory no matter what happens now, because Brandon Barrows has already missed his chip. So the best that Detroit can do, that Detroit can do is make 2 birdies. Well, I think they can only make 1 birdie, and we already have 3 from Toronto. So Toronto's going to be 1 up.
This is just a practice putt.
Yeah, it is a practice putt. It's a good practice putt, right in the middle.
Nice.
I like how it sparkles. It's kind of a trick for the announcers.
You like
know
the butterflies
what's going in.
too?
I love the butterflies. They're very cute. They're cute, eh? Says our Canadian team. They're pretty cute, eh?
Canadians, man.
All right.
Nice, Brandon.
So 3 under par from Toronto, 1 under par for Detroit. But again, those cumulative scores do not matter. All that matters is the score in the match. Toronto is 1 up.
1 up.
After the first. We move to the second, a par 5, 536 yards, which for almost, I would say for everyone in this field, they're going to have a crack at it in 2. We've seen the 5 guys are all driving at 300 plus.
Yeah.
And then Nat from the up tee, she's flying at about 250, so expect to need some birdies and eagles to win this one. We're going to go Doug.
Wow.
He gives it a whack. Just a lazy
resonates.
cut. Yeah, it does. The acoustics in here.
Woo.
And that just catches the rough down the right side.
Safe, though.
Very safe. Now we've got Frenchie Mustache Frenchie.
Let's see.
That looked like a beautiful swing there. That ball is on a rope. On
good shape
a
to that
rope,
ball.
but that 2 is going to run through. So we've seen both.
Barely.
That's kind of on the first cut. Yeah, first
Friendly.
cut. First cut, not too bad. Should be able to have a go at it from there.
He just plays that little cut.
Yeah, just a baby one.
Yeah.
Now we've got Luke Moser. He's a club fitting technician and fire prevention inspector, a man of multiple talents. Only plays golf once a week, he says. Pretty
That's
good
a lie.
action for only playing once a week. Yeah, you're not buying it?
Not buying that one. I'm pretty sure Natalie was telling me they practiced every single day for this.
Okay, so that's the more aggressive line. We've seen a lot of these run through that fairway on the right side,
That
but
was
that's a
pretty good.
perfect one from Moser. 120 club head speed, 174 ball speed. That one finds the fairway at 326 yards. He'll have an iron most likely going into this par 5 and 2.
We might get some eagles
I
here.
think we could absolutely see some eagles here. We got Brandon Barrows. Also going left, but that one's turning left. Keep an eye on this one. I don't know if we're gonna find that one even on a simulator.
Yeah,
That looks like some pretty thick stuff down the left.
that's pretty thick. That's OB technically.
Is that OB?
Yeah.
All right, so we're gonna have a third shot. Toronto in very good position here to potentially jump out ahead in this match. You can see Hirsch moving that alignment stick way left. He's going up for that
He's going for it.
cut the corner line that we saw Moser take perfectly.
This is definitely a course you had to have played a few times.
And both of these teams were telling me that they have played at least 10 to 15 practice rounds on this. So they knew coming in what they were going to be facing. They know how they want to attack this course, what clubs they want to choose, what lines they want to take off tees.
Yep. It's just a matter of
Just gotta execute
making it happen.
You know, your game sounds so simple when you're planning for it. You know, I'm
It
gonna
sounds
hit
so
9.
simple when we're sitting in
I'm
these
gonna hit
chairs
9
back
right
here.
down the
huh?
middle, and then I'm gonna. That one will play
Yep.
from Mr. Barrows, but that is his third, so he's gonna have to eagle his second ball to make a par, or birdie it to
Kicks into
save
the rough
bogey.
there.
Kicks into the rough, but should be safe. And now we've got Natalie Gleedahl hitting her first tee shot. They were telling me that she is automatic with the driver. She missed the first fairway, but still managed to make birdie, which makes you think, how good is she going to be from the fairway?
Yeah.
She's played, I think they said 3 Canadian Opens.
Wow. I played in one.
Did you?
Not 3.
Where was it?
It was in Vancouver. I
Vancouver.
love
Was it sweet?
Yeah, it was great.
Yeah.
It was so good. That's perfect. Look at that
That's
draw.
back to
She
regularly
loves that
scheduled
draw.
programming for Natalie Gleedahl.
Here we go.
We had a little,
Down
you
the
know,
middle.
we missed one fairway there. That might be the only
There
one
we
we missed for the
go.
rest of the day. Natalie is safe. Look at that, 261 yards.
That's pretty good.
Only 198 remaining. She'll be able to get there.
Oh yeah.
And
We
Natalie
like
is up
that
once again.
Smooth,
We're not even going to have to wait to see if she's going to get there.
smooth forward. I think. No, 4 hybrid. There we go.
We got a 4 hybrid from Natalie. Nice job. You picked that up. That was
got you.
some good reporting.
We are the same club
We're-
basically.
yeah, we're the same.
It's what I would hit. I actually like the 7 wood.
Everyone's on the 7 wood these
I
days.
know.
Yeah.
It's
Just-
great.
It's just like a cheat code. You can just get
It
it way up
really
in the
is.
air.
I could spin it.
Yeah.
I can't spin a.
No,
3
I'm
iron,
still
4
holding on to
iron.
my 4 iron, but I
Yeah.
definitely see the appeal of like that feathery shot that
It's
comes
so
in there,
nice.
holds greens. Yeah.
Oh yeah, I got a 9 wood.
No, you're all the way down the rabbit hole.
I could check it.
Yeah.
Spins back on me if I need to. Landed on a dime.
All right, here we go. Natalie's second shot into the par 5 second.
Oh, it's right at it. A little
Turning
draw.
just left of
She
it, but
loves
that
draw.
could catch a piece.
Get down. Get down.
Kicks into
Okay.
that back bunker, but that's no issues there. She should have a little bit of green
I
to
mean,
work
when you're
with.
there in 2,
Yeah, exactly.
she's got this.
Up and down for birdie, no problem. So now we've got TJ Hirsch.
TJ.
He's going to place this ball into the rough here, and he's got 171 in, so took off quite a bit of yardage with that drive that went over the corner.
It's sitting up nicely. Though.
It is sitting up nicely. That's what happens when you get to place it. 171. This might be 9 iron, maybe 8 iron.
I think he likes
Cutting
it.
just right of the flag.
Yeah.
Yeah, lands just short. Takes a nice
Yeah.
forward kick. Should be a really straightforward pitch. And Doug Piesco coming now. 168, so just 3 yards closer than his teammate there.
He's self-taught.
Self-taught.
He's more of a basketball, baseball kind of guy growing up.
Interesting.
Great swing for being
I like
self-taught.
his swing, yeah. That one's cutting right of it. Is that going to carry that bunker?
Just a natural athlete.
It does just carry and
Yeah.
gets a nice kick
All
forward.
right. He's
So
there in
that's
two.
2 solid second shots from Detroit there.
Should be
But again, they
rolling.
are behind the 8 ball here with that Brandon Barrows tee shot that went out of bounds. So Barrows is hitting his
a
4th
lot of pressure.
shot. Yeah, there is a lot of pressure when all the
When
scores count.
Every score counts.
Yeah, so there's no, you can't have an off day. Can't have an off
Can't
day.
have an off shot.
Not in the finals. Not in the finals, you can't.
They've got to stay in it, and there's plenty of golf ahead.
There is
so.
plenty of golf ahead on these par 5s. You never know what's going to happen. So let's see if Brandon can find the green with his 4th. Picks it out of the rough nicely.
Yeah,
That's
flying
on
it
another
nice.
similar line, kind of just right of it. That one lands in the middle of the green and stays in the
Perfect.
middle of the green. So he will have
Yep.
an outside chance of saving par. Now Moser, we saw, took the more aggressive line. He carried everything down the left side, so he's got just 153 into this par 5. 536 yards, and he's got 153 in from the fairway. No more than a 9 iron, I would think. Could be wedge. Oh, that's on a beautiful line. That is on a beautiful line.
Oh, wow. Wow.
And it's about 4 feet for eagle for Luke.
They like it.
Moser, what a start. He birdies the first. He's got about 6 feet for eagle on the second. A dream start for Toronto Golfplay here. We're getting the replay. That's how much the Golf Zone loved it. Show us that again. What a golf shot. How about that, eh? Wow, and French's went even further. French only has 128 into this par 5, and Toronto is not messing around early. As good a start as you could hope for. This too is tracking. This too is tracking. Comes up a little short. That's going to roll down a little bit.
Oh,
So he's going to be chipping off an upslope.
he went after it.
And we have the the Golf Zone. It
Oh,
moves.
wow.
Yeah,
Look at that bunker.
yeah. That is a tall bunker, and you can see the surface itself moving now to replicate
Yeah.
what she's looking at, to replicate that lie. So the ball is slightly above her feet. She places it in the right side of the sand, which is the green side sand. So there's 2 different types of sand. If you can see right next to where she's playing, that's the fairway sand. But this is the green side sand, her 3rd shot. Just came out with some overspin, and that
Run
rolls
away.
over the green into a collection area, and this is what we were talking about. You never know what's going to
You
happen.
never know.
Didn't sound like the best contact. Kind of
It's tough
bounced
out of
it
that
into it. It
sand.
is tough, especially
Yeah.
when that ball's above your feet. Let's see
Very
if her teammate.
intimidating look, too.
Totally, totally. Yeah.
Looks like that was all lip.
Change of weapons here for Mr. French.
You think he's flighting it low or high?
I think he's got to carry it on the green because I think that false front, I think it's got to come up high with a little bit of spin. Let's see what he goes with. This is more of a stiff-wristed shot.
Yeah.
And it lands just short and trickles out to about, we'll call that 10 feet, 11 feet, 12 feet, still rolling. Yeah, we'll call it about 12 feet for birdie.
12 feet for birdie.
So now we've got Natalie, after sending her bunker shot long with her 3rd, she's chipping this. chip-in potential here?
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Honestly, she saw the
100%.
line kind of coming down,
saw it
so
perfect.
it's kind of highlighted there for her.
She gets that up to the right tier, so that will be about 10 feet coming back for par for Natalie. We've got Doug Piesco here with his third after coming up just short right. This is very makeable for the eagle. And with Natalie's adventures around the greens, this hole is all of a sudden back in play for Detroit. Important not to get off to a 2-down start after 2.
Oh, he played it.
Yeah, he had the read right. It was breaking right. Didn't quite hit it hard enough.
Yeah.
So that'll be about 9 feet for Doug's birdie.
All right, we got some break here.
We've got some break here. You can see him setting the simulator.
Left to righter.
Left to righter.
Significant.
This is an eagle chip. This is very, very holeable. Sends it left. It kicks right pretty good, and that is low and continuing to trickle away, but that's about 5 feet. You should be able to clean that up. Now we've got Brandon. Remember, this is for par after he had to hit 2 off the tee, and you can see just how much break there is on this putt. It is going to go left early and often.
This is a tough putt here.
This would be a big putt,
big
though, to
par.
save par after that.
Big putt.
He sends it out right of the hole.
Come on.
It's breaking toward it, just misses on the high side, so we should be able to clean that up for bogey. So now is when we start to do the math. So that's in for his bogey. So +1 is going to be his score. They have 2 birdie putts upcoming. And Toronto has 2 birdie putts and a par putt. So Toronto is still in the driver's seat here. If they make all 3 of their putts, they shoot 2 under on the hole and they will win the
Frenchie
hole.
with his birdie chance.
Let's see if he can follow up that birdie at 1 with another at 2. This is going to break left. Oh, it's got the sparkles. I thought the sparkles were only when they make it. I feel lied to.
Yep, they liked it.
Okay, that's big
It
though.
was just a hair high.
Stood by on the high side, so we've got a par.
Means Detroit is still in it.
Detroit is absolutely still in it. This is a big putt coming up. So Doug's got his birdie putt to try to get Detroit back to even with 1 more birdie putt still to come from TJ. It is 9 feet. Looks like it breaks a little bit to the right. Maybe like a left edge putt, you think, Maya?
Maybe a hair more. I'd
You
play
like
it outside.
I like it outside.
Play it outside.
Someone good at golf told me always take the high line.
Oh, wait.
Oh,
Did he
gassed it on the left side.
2 outside.
Too much pace
It always
for
depends
that
on
line.
speed.
It
You got to
does.
remember
You
that.
got to match the line and the speed. Now he's got 5.5 feet coming back for his par.
Right into it here.
And that one's in. So
Par.
still 1 over is the score for Detroit. Toronto at even par and trying to stay at even par. This will be Natalie from 8.5 feet.
For par.
For her par. Gonna break pretty
Right
good
to
right to
left.
left. We've seen a lot more movement around this hole than we saw on the first hole. We saw everyone kind of knock in their putts on the first hole, no problem. We've got some break here. This is
Just
a big putt for
outside
Natalie.
that edge.
And she gets it. That's a big save after
And
sending.
you can see why she was a key player.
She carried them in the semis.
That's
She's
what
off
they
to
were
a
saying.
good start. That's a big par save. So
She can make a
TJ
putt.
Hirsch, TJ's got to make this putt and then hope that Moser misses his eagle putt, but that's not going to happen. He's like 5 feet away, isn't he? Nice birdie there
Solid.
from TJ.
That's the key.
So that's an even par score on the hole.
Yep.
Which means that Luke Moser has 2 putts to send Toronto to a 2-up lead through 2. And if he makes this putt, he's 3 under through 2. He could have, I don't know what the course record is on here on the GOLFZON simulator, but I would think 3 under through 2 is about as good as you could possibly
That's
hope for.
pretty good. Yeah. You can't birdie them all if you don't birdie the first
Can't
two.
birdie and eagle them all if you don't birdie and eagle the first 2. And a little right to left break. And that is an eagle from Luke Moser. He's
he
3
was the
under
closest.
through 2.
Look at that eagle.
It's a
Wow.
beautiful eagle. on that Golf Zone graphic.
Wow.
And Toronto races out to a 2-up lead.
2 up.
They were 3 under on the first hole. They were 2 under on the second hole. Toronto gets their noses in front. And
You know
Luke
what I
Moser,
like?
what did you like?
The pace of play is
Yeah,
great.
we move quickly here. There's no moseying. There's no pun intended. There's no Luke moseying between holes. We go right to the next hole.
Golf. This is great.
This is awesome. Yeah, it's one of the great things about a Golf Zone. You can go play in an hour.
We're literally playing a 6-some, and we're like
And we're moving.
through it.
Yeah, we're already on the third
smooth.
hole here. 388 yard par 4. And it looks like an iron off the tee for Luke Moser. Takes it off the tee and puts it on the fairway grass. Sets his alignment where he sees fit. Let's see if he can find the fairway, playing for position here on the third.
They love a good fairway finder.
They seem to have a strategy. It's
working so far. Oh, he didn't like it.
He didn't love the way it felt. It's bleeding to the right a little bit. That's no issues though. That is going to find the right side of the fairway.
Oh.
And leave him just 153 yards in. So a good miss.
Great miss.
TJ for Detroit, he's going with, I think this is the famous 1-iron. I've heard a lot about TJ and his 1-iron.
Have you?
Yes, I've heard it's an absolute weapon.
What have you heard?
I've heard that it's a mainstay in the GOLFZON Tour.
All right, let's see it. See it, TJ.
Got that Tour AD orange shaft on there. You know a guy's a player when he's got that shaft on.
Ooh, sounded good.
Yeah, it's definitely hit with some gusto. Kind of bleeding down the right side. Actually, a pretty damn similar shot to the one that Luke Moser just hit. They're going to be pretty darn close, just about 3 yards further back, but that finds the fairway. No problem there for TJ.
I like that they're playing smart, you know?
Everyone
fairways.
going with iron here off the tee. We're 3 for 3.
Yeah.
Doug Piesco, he's going with his version of a driving iron. Looks like a graphite shaft in there, so this should have some speed on it. Oh, he hit that solid.
That Ventus.
He hit that really solid power draw. That should be a little further than the last two that we saw. It just seemed to have a little more launch on it. That gets past 250. So that will leave just about 135 yards in for Doug's second. Frenchie here. Another driving iron, get used to it on this hole.
Is it narrow up there? What am I missing?
I don't know. I think there's a run out.
I don't want to go too far, right?
Yeah. That starts down the middle, turning left a little bit.
Too many pints up there.
Yeah. We've got the crowd is into it. That finds the left side of the fairway.
Oh, there's a big bunker over there.
There's a big bunker over there. And that, I think
fine.
if you hug that left side, the hole gets shorter. So it's only going to be 122 in for Frenchie.
Nice.
Oh, we've got driver here for Brandon Barrows.
That is a bold move after the last driver.
Another left one, yep. He missed left off number 2.
But is it far enough? Yes.
Oh, that is a huge kick.
He carried it.
That is a huge,
He'll
huge
be in the
kick.
bunker,
I don't know if that might have been OB if he missed it.
Yeah, it was close
That
there.
is a big break for Brandon Barrows. So he is alive. He'll be in the fairway bunker, but it's a lot better than hitting your third from the tee. Nat also clubs down, and she's found the slot. Didn't even bother watching where that one ended up because it's right down.
When it's in the
Main
fairway.
Street. Don't need to, she says. You don't need to watch it when it's perfect. 115 yards in, a perfect position. I'm impressed. I got to say, I am impressed with both teams, but especially with the way that Toronto has come out of the gate.
Yeah.
They have played perfect golf so far.
Perfect, fast. It's great.
You're loving the pace. You weren't expecting this.
I was not. It's great.
We move nonstop here in the GOLFZON Tour Finals. We've got TJ with his second from 156 yards.
It's been so smooth off
Sort
the
of
simulator.
fanned his tee shot, but this one's on a much better line, but they're asking for it to sit. Yeah, just a little past it.
I mean, he called it.
2 there. And
Just
I can't
on
tell
that
if
edge.
I don't know if that means that they have to chip it. I don't
Options.
know. Yeah.
I've noticed a lot of players tend to prefer chipping when you have the option to.
I think the chipping is, yeah, you can take it. We're in a controlled environment, right?
Yeah.
So you got a perfect lie. You know how it's going to come off. We saw chip-ins galore in the warm-up. So from just a couple yards closer, we've got Luke Moser, who is 3 under par through 2, off to an excellent, excellent start for Toronto Golf Play.
A little left.
It's fallen left a little bit. There's not much room left of that flag. Short and left, and that's gonna keep coming back. That
Bit of a sucker pin, huh?
Definitely a sucker pin, and definitely a false front there that you have to carry. So we're gonna have to see Luke's short game for the first time.
I'm sure it's great.
I'm sure it's fantastic.
He's got this
We're in the
far.
finals.
Yeah.
So you can see the upslope. So despite hitting it in the middle of the fairway,
Yep, look how much that mat has
moved. You can see this uneven lie that Doug has got to play with here. So you think with you're the golf instructor. When the ball's below your feet, you got to play for a little cut, right?
Yeah, a little bit. Doesn't look too bad here, but I think he played for it.
Yeah, it's kind of fallen left, if anything. Go a
Yeah.
little bit. There it is, that false front again. That is a tricky pin. You know, the disciplined shot here is to go long right of it, but this is a match play format. And I think with these teams, they're thinking about making birdies.
Yeah.
So they're going to take on flags.
They're definitely taking on flags. Pin seeking here.
So we saw Frenchie's tee shot hug the left side. That took some serious yardage. So he's a good 20 yards closer, 122 yards.
Little wedge here.
Definitely a wedge here for French. Let's see if he can play right of that flag and carry it on the green. We've seen all three come up short on this hole.
With a wedge.
With the wedge, you can't let anything short of a false front like that. So we're going to see some chipping coming up here.
Spinny. He didn't like it.
All right, let's see if I think Nat's gonna figure it out.
She's gonna go.
Nat's gonna play sensible. She's gonna fly it on the green.
10 feet right of that pin, birdie
play
zone.
some U.S. Open golf. You know.
She knows what she's doing.
She's got the most tournament experience I would think of anyone here. So let's see if we can hit that sort of mature tournament shot right of it. Carry it on the green. She's on a good line right at it.
She did pin seek though too.
That just carries that front edge and stays. So just barely, but not in the best position.
She had the right club.
Of the 5 approaches we've seen so far.
It.
So now we've got Brandon Barrow. He's only 30 yards away, so that is the reward for hitting driver. It's a 30-yard bunker shot. He's in the bunker. He's got to play to an elevated surface.
Don't they say this is the hardest shot in golf?
This is a tough one, for sure. And he's played
Did he get it
safely to the back of the green. It just rolls through. So, listen, if I told you once he hit that tee shot that he'd be just off the green in 2, I think he would take it. So, still alive is Brandon Barrows, and we're going to see a lot of the same shot now. And the first to go is Luke Moser, and it's
this
an
is my
upslope.
nemesis
shot. This is a hard one outdoors. This is a hard one indoors.
Yep.
This one has to have some height, doesn't it?
It does.
I don't think you can play a bump and run into a Mount Everest right in front of you.
I would probably try. But.
You'd try? Yeah, just whack it up the hill, putt it.
Let's see these chipping skills.
Yep.
Come on. Oh, we could have had the first
handled
chip
there
in of the
from
day.
Luke Moser. That should be a par for Luke.
That was really good.
Really well managed. So we see that it's on a different angle. Luke's was almost above, but sort of leaning right. This one almost seems to be leaning the other way for Frenchie. Got the club face wide open. Got to get it high with a little bit of spin.
He does. Does it spin enough?
That's got to sit. That's got to sit. So that trickles through, just through the back edge from French. Doug Piesco will be next. Detroit could use a little bit of momentum here.
They need something.
Chip to go in.
They could use a chip in.
You know, a chip to go in, I think would absolutely change the vibes out here.
Yeah, they worked very hard to get here. So, I mean, both teams have.
But yeah, you don't want to go 3 down after 3. You know? 2 down after 2 is one thing. 3 down after 3, you're looking around like, oh, are we getting absolutely boat raced here? Lands a little short of where French says go in. We asked for the chip in. We almost got it. Beautifully managed by Doug Piesco. That should be a par. And look at the adventure that Brandon Barrows has to come here. This is moving left the whole way. Long of the pin, obviously you have that false front. So this is a testy little one.
How far is that?
19 yards, so about 60 feet.
Oh, he chipped it.
He chips it right a bit. Plan for some break.
Sit.
That's got to sit. That's got to sit. It does sit. So we've got about 12 feet for par from Brandon Barrows coming up here. And this is a big putt. Not a lot of movement here. Might try to creep right at the hole, it looks like, from those little helpers that we get, but I don't see much here. Let's see if he can save his par.
Wow.
Yeah, big par save from Brandon Barrows.
That was a great putt. His game is pretty interesting, Brandon. You know,
yeah.
I could see how he shot 17 under in the qualifying round.
17 under?
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, he hits it like 350.
Oh yeah,
off the
he
tee.
won. He won.
He was the low?
He was the low in July. I could see how he can go 17.
100%. Yeah, when you hit it 350, you know, if you start driving it well.
Yeah.
We've seen 2 left
driving
balls
it
with
well,
the driver,
making
though.
it, yeah.
So that's something to watch for the rest of the round is can Brandon figure out that driver?
It's exciting, actually.
It is exciting. So 30,
kind of fun.
30 feet here, coming down the hill for TJ.
Birdie chance here. Will it
We're
stay
getting
up?
the
Oh, they
reverse
like
angle.
it.
And he
The
finds
sim likes it.
That is a huge putt for TJ.
Huge. That could be a momentum
That could be a
shifter
huge moment there for Detroit. They get the birdie on the third.
Wow.
And Doug Piesco is more or less in for par. So Brandon Barrows is going to have a big par putt coming up here. But first we have French. Remember that chip rolled through to the back. So he's got 24 feet down the hill to save his par. It's tracking, it's tracking. What a huge save,
that
24
was a
feet.
Huge putt.
For French, so that's 2 pars for Toronto with a birdie putt from Nat still to come. So a birdie putt here for Nat. 17 feet. Her approach did indeed carry that false front. It's going to move left in the beginning, kind of straighten out by the hole, but this is definitely outside the left edge. Getting a little help from her teammates on the read.
This is a tricky one. It breaks early on and then it strains out toward the hole.
That's right.
I wonder how much she's playing it.
It's always tough to judge how much it's going to break in the beginning because the ball is moving a little bit faster. She started that about a cup out. It's going to miss on the low side. So the best that Toronto can do is even par on this hole. Should not be able to convert this from 5 feet. A little bit of left break here.
Big putt.
She's got it right in the middle.
Great.
So that is 3 pars from Toronto. Not officially yet, but we gave this one to Luke Moser. If he misses this one, I'll put my hand up. I'll say that's on me. No issues there.
There we go.
So now we officially have 3 pars, but remember, Toronto is already in for a birdie from TJ. Now Doug Piesco, he's going to clean up his par to win the hole for Detroit. There it is.
There we go.
Detroit gets
That's
one
what they
back
needed.
on the third, exactly what they needed. Toronto wins the first 2. Detroit answers on the third, and we have a 1-up Toronto lead through 3 holes here. Sort of at Kiowa. I was going to say here at Kiowa.
Here at Kiowa.
We're at Kiowa. We're just going to pretend we're at Kiowa.
Yeah, why not?
Here at Kiowa, we have a 1-up lead for Toronto. But Detroit has the tee. A beefy par 4 here, 452 yards, but TJ is going with the driving iron once again. He said in the semis, they played at Troon in Arizona. and he said because there was out of bounds everywhere, he hit this club pretty much all day off the tee.
I feel like there was a lot of out of bounds out there.
Desert golf.
Desert golf. I usually try to play it from there.
Yeah.
As long as there's no cactus.
Yeah,
going
people have
for
like
it.
a desert club who live there.
Yeah.
Yeah, because it gets so beat up, right? Yeah. Let's see if our Sandburns look-alike here can hit a Sandburns-like shot.
Yep. Gosh, that's so solid.
Beautiful. Just a laser cut. I can see why he hits that shot all the time. Cool data. Do you see that? You can see where their weight distribution is.
Yeah,
when
I've been watching that the whole time.
Yeah.
He really clears.
He was
really
80-20 there on the
Was
left side.
he?
Yeah.
There was one that said 100.
Yeah.
Over
That's
to the left there.
crazy. Yeah. So does that mean the right foot is just like off the ground? It's like
Basically.
yeah. All right, Luke Moser was able to save par in that third, so he's still 3 under after 3. He's going with an iron as well off the tee here for Toronto golf play. Good looking pass there. That should find the fairway for Mose.
Yeah.
Just short of the 250 marker. So interesting, they're still gonna have 200 plus yards in, at least Moser is. But you can see out here at Kiowa, there's so many difficult driving holes that finding the fairway is so crucial, even if it might leave you 200 something yards in. It's better than being in your pocket. Here's Doug Piesco. Got his driving iron. Playing for a little draw. It is trying to turn over. That should find the fairway. He's looking at it with a little bit of interest. No problem. Right side of the fairway for Doug.
Wow, look at all those bunkers.
Yeah.
Yeah. A lot of traps out there.
A lot of fairway bunkers
worked it
out there.
around
This
all
course,
of
I
them.
remember when I was there when Phil won it in 2021. I don't think I've ever seen a course that's more visually intimidating than this one. Like you stand on those back
seeing
tees
it.
and you're like, where am I
Where do you
supposed
aim?
to hit it? Yeah.
What do you aim at?
Because there's not a ton of trees. There's not a lot of. You really have, like you said, you really have to know the golf course.
Yeah. These guys know it.
They know
Wow,
it.
look at that
David
one.
French, another good swing
That's
with
gotta
a
be
driving
good.
iron from Mr. French.
Yeah.
That
Down the middle.
tumbles past the 250 marker. That'll be 200 yards in roughly for David French. And here is Brandon Barrows. We are not seeing the driver here.
I was looking for it.
Yeah,
I
so
almost put
he's
some
gone
money
with
on
driver. He's gone with driver aggressively off the first couple. Clubs down
That's
to an
still
iron
hit very
here.
hard.
And it clears that bunker and takes a huge hop forward.
Ew.
How about that? 252-yard carry with a bunker, with an iron, I should say, over the bunker. There was a little bit of concern. People were like, oh, is that going to the bunker? He goes, no, it's over it. He knew it was over it.
That was crazy.
And that is going with
That hybrid.
the hybrid that
Trusty
she hit
hybrid.
into the last hole.
Oh,
And
yeah.
it's right
pretty
down
solid.
the middle for Nat. Skirts past
Oh,
that bunker,
wow.
takes a nice kick forward. Another good
That
tee
might
shot
have been the
there.
perfect play
That
for
is
her.
perfect. Right to the end of the fairway. So Moser's going to go first. Despite finding the fairway, he's still got 211 yards in here. So a significant approach coming in. Probably a 6-iron, maybe a 5-iron for this guy. 3 under par through 3. Looks like the ball is slightly above his feet. Starts left and it's turning left. It's trying to catch the left side of the green. And it does.
Oh, and it curves toward the
It's
hole.
getting a little bit better, isn't it?
It's like he knew it.
Safely aboard for Luke Moser from 211 yards. He will take that all day long. His teammate, David French, from about 5 yards closer, 204. That's on a good line, cutting. Short.
Bunker.
Catches the bunker, catches the front part of the bunker too. That'll be an interesting third
have a
that he
little
is left
downslope.
with. Yeah, it looks like a little downslope. I'm interested to see what they present him with, what the
Yeah.
golf zone presents him with.
Where the mat moves.
196 in here for TJ Hirschfield from the middle of the fairway. This is holding its line nicely.
Oh.
Also short. So we've got, ooh, that looks,
wow,
that looks like it's nestled down there. I don't know how that works with the lie situation. But we've seen 2 in a row come up short right here. So after that big 250-yard carry with the iron, we've got Brandon Barrows here from 185. That's drawing a little bit left of it. Gonna miss those bunkers, thankfully. Oh, and I said a little bit left of it, I meant a little bit left of it. You can hear the crowd behind me. That's getting even better. That's about, what is that, 3 feet? 6, somewhere in there close for Brandon Barrows. A little bit of an uneven start for the big guy. Hit it out on 2, hit it left on 3, went down to the driving iron on 4.
Never count him out, you know?
Cannot count him out. This guy shot 17 under, you were telling me, in the qualifying rounds.
Yep.
There is a serious player in there, and that is a big time shot from 185
so he's already made a check.
yards.
He already made a little bonus
Oh,
check.
did he get a bonus
yeah.
for being the low? Okay, there you go. But these are all the marbles today. We got 300 grand on the line here. We've got Doug Piesco trying to answer his partner, hit one close in there and give Detroit, but that looks like it's gonna miss short right. Yeah, not a clean strike there. We've got 3 balls in that short right bunker. But before we see those, we're gonna see Nats approach from 175.
A little bit of a mound. Solid draw.
That is
right
tracking right at it. Oh, what a golf shot. She answers Brandon Barrows with a dart of her own, does Nat Gleedall, birthday girl from yesterday. But the good vibes carrying over to today. We're going to have 2 in there tight for birdie, 1 for each team. And we're getting a replay. So nice, you want to see it twice.
They love replay. Woo.
Landed short, took a nice kick forward. Finishes just right of the flag on the opposite side of the hole from Brandon Barrows.
The key there was that tee shot.
The key there was that tee shot.
She had to put herself as close as possible.
Right to the edge of the fairway. But this hole could well come down to these 3 bunker shots. So first we're going to see TJ for Detroit tee times. See if he can feather one in there close. Played kind of a low runner, lands on the front edge and scoots out there. Yeah, that was well judged. Well judged from TJ there. That'll be about 4 feet, call it 5 feet for his par. Next up, we have David French. From a little bit of a different angle here, but does have some green to work with. We know it's exactly 18.96 yards away.
And look at that slope.
Yeah, we got slope
Below
information in the
his
bunker.
feet.
Below his feet, so it should come out kind of low and with a little bit of left to right spin on it. Similar runner that checked up a little bit sooner than he would have liked, but no problems there. We're gonna call that one 10 feet from par coming up. And now we've got Doug Piesco from that same bunker, but closer. This is probably the best look that we've seen of these 3 bunker shots. Doesn't seem to have much of a lip.
Opposite lie.
Opposite lie. Yeah, you could see that. Look at how much that platform moved. Right, so we just saw, that's a good idea of what they're looking at here in the GOLFZON Tour. You hit it in the bunker, sometimes it's gonna be below your feet, sometimes it's gonna be above your feet. Every time it's gonna be exactly what it would be on the golf course. That one lands short, trying to trickle out, still trickling, still trickling. We've got some big par putts coming up here. So we've got 2 birdie putts, 1 from Brandon Barrows, 1 for Nat, that are both makeable. We've got a little bit of a longer one here. We've got 30 feet coming up from Luke Moser. You can see this putt, it's going uphill and then it's breaking right pretty good in the middle of the putt. So 2 birdie putts coming up for Toronto, 1 birdie putt coming up for Detroit. He's got this aimed well left of the hole.
Settle.
You knew that one right away, huh?
Looks like my putt.
Hammered it through the break. Come on, you play pro golf. I'm not going to accept the "oh, I'm terrible" routine. I know how good you are. So this is the unique format. This is the unique format. Once you're putting, you continue to putt. So he just saw it break. This is probably on the right edge. See if he can avoid the dreaded 3-putt here. Yeah. And he does. Safely in for Luke Moser. So he follows up that birdie eagle start with 2 solid pars. So the best that Toronto can do is 1 under. We've got a big putt here for David French. Yeah, double rolled him, he says as he walks by. Double rolled him on the simulator. Pretty straight putt for French here. Got the claw grip. That looks a little right of it. Ooh, it misses. Catches the high lip and misses. That is a crucial miss. So now the best Toronto can do is even to par if Nat can convert this birdie putt for Toronto. But first we're going to move over to the par effort of Doug Piesco. 8 feet, maybe a hint of right to left. I don't see anything in this, Maya.
Not too much.
Just got to keep your nerve, put a good stroke
Big
on it.
putt, though.
Just like that.
Yep.
Nice par save for Doug Piesco, and now
this is a big putt.
Brandon Barrows can make his birdie. Now, if he makes this and TJ makes his, Detroit will win the hole and bring this match back to even. Ooh, it started right. He missed it. He missed it. He missed it. He missed it. Pushed it the whole way. Little bit of left to right break. And they have let Toronto off the hook a little bit there. Cleans up his par effort.
Okay.
So now Nat has a chance to make this
It's a
birdie.
big putt, too.
Yeah, so if she makes this, it's even par for the hole for Toronto. And that makes Detroit, that makes TJ's putt a must make for the tie. So if she makes this putt, Toronto is guaranteed not to lose this 4th hole. And she's got it.
She's got the sparkles. I was going to say,
There's
I
the
haven't
birdie
seen her miss one of these ever.
for Nat, her 2nd birdie of the day. And now this putt to tie the hole. There's a little bit of break in this, Maya.
I know,
a
it's
little
not
bit
a
of left to
gimme.
right break. It is not a gimme.
gimme.
5 feet, probably inside
It is a
left.
must make, though, for the match
To tie the hole
on this hole.
and stay 1 down for Detroit tee times. He's got it.
Woo!
So a bit of a missed
right.
opportunity for Detroit there, but they will have
First
those
tie.
holes, that hole at even par, and Toronto maintains a 1-up lead through 4 holes. We move to the par 3 5th. Our first par 3.
Oh, great. I'd like to see a hole in one.
I would love to see a hole in one. Always pro hole in one. And you can see
How
this.
many do you have?
I have 0.
Oh,
So I'd love to see a hole in one.
Okay.
How many do you have?
9.
9? It's 9-0?
Not
9?
90.
But still 9? That's a lot. What was the first one? What was the most recent one?
So, first time I ever stepped foot on a golf course, first hole, I went to, just donated clubs, first tee, hole in one.
No.
Yeah. My dad was there as
Your
his birthday.
first time ever?
First shot on a golf course.
You should just quit.
I should have. I know. I peaked
You had
too
a hole.
soon.
You had a hole in one your first time ever playing
First
golf.
time on the golf course.
You were like, this is easy.
Yeah, I mean, that's what you said to do,
What?
right?
Like it's supposed to be hard?
Hit it
Yeah.
at that flag.
Didn't you say just hit it in the hole?
Put it in the hole.
What was the most recent one?
I won a trip to Ireland.
Wow.
Yeah, with a hole in one. It was 165 yards. Bladed it. It rolled around.
Under the wind, in Luke's golf shot.
Yeah. Thin to win is what I call it.
9-0. That's all I heard.
9-0.
It's at a point now where it's like
9-0.
a thing. I just feel like it's never going to happen.
It'll happen.
I know.
When you least expect
I
it.
know.
Probably
right.
on a GOLFZON simulator.
Maybe on a GOLFZON simulator. All right, Luke Moser, 206 on this par 3 5th at Kiowa. Kind of interesting move. He kind of brings the club up before he turns back.
But that's his unique move. And
Do you have like a weird trigger like that?
I have a trigger.
What's your trigger?
It's a little forward press.
Yeah,
a
I
little
feel like
left shift forward press.
I've got a little right knee.
Yep.
Yeah,
yes.
like almost like a Matt
mine
Wolf.
too. Yes.
Yeah. It's hard though because sometimes if I'm not like careful about it, I'll just start getting super open because that first move gets my shoulders there.
Yeah.
And, I don't turn.
And then you go back.
Yeah.
Mine's like more of like in the feet kind
In
of
the
a thing,
feet?
but a little bit in those knees.
Leftward shift.
You got to feel the ground this way
Isn't it
before you go
amazing
the
how
other way.
golfers just like have like certain ways of moving?
Yeah.
Like, you can see someone go like this.
The
you're like, oh, he
craziest
plays golf.
thing is when you start thinking about your
Your
little trigger.
Yeah.
Because that's when you're guaranteed to
Doug
have it go
Piesco
downhill.
sending one drawing right at the flag.
Yep.
It's a little bit short, but that is safely
on.
the green. It's a good shot
Putting.
from 200 plus yards. The simulator agrees, says nice shot.
Let's see the tee advantage that Nat has. She's
Yeah.
got 169 versus there.
That's a
so
huge
they're playing
difference.
At 85%.
Yeah.
So
That's what it is?
Yeah.
85%
It's
of
pretty
distance?
much fair. That's what.
That sounds right.
Yeah. Should have a similar-ish
Here's
club.
Brandon Barrows. This starts right of it, trying to draw. He doesn't look too pleased with himself.
Nope. But it's on.
This catches just the front right portion of the green. So we've got quite a long putt, but it is a putt. Now we've got David French from 206. Let's see if he can get one in there close.
He's watching it.
Turning left. It's definitely hit pretty hard, but
Pin
catches
high.
the left side of the green. A solid shot from over 200 yards. And like you said, Nat now has a biggest sizable advantage, about a 35-yard advantage.
Which should be about the same club. So.
Should be about the same club.
Yeah.
So 169 in for Nat. Coming
Probably
off
a
that big
6
birdie.
iron, if I had to guess.
That's what you would hit?
Yeah.
Yeah. Coming off that big birdie to get Toronto the tie on the fourth. She's 2 under par for her round this time.
Oh, struck well.
Struck well, hanging a little to the right,
Just a little open.
but that also
Stay.
catches, might
Okay.
be just on the fringe on that
got
right
options.
side. So no one in particularly close yet. And we're gonna see our first chip from TJ Hirschfield. Sort of short right. This is very makeable. You can see it's kind of flat up there by the green. If he can just carry it on the green, take away that upslope, should bleed a little right toward the hole. Contact is pure, and that's a lovely shot there from TJ Hirschfield to call it 3 feet. Might even be closer than that. He should be able to save his par from there. We're gonna get Luke Moser next. He's on the green, but only just 65 feet here. Oh, he's just off the green, so he's gonna be able to chip it. We see this moves right to left the whole way.
Discussing it with his teammates.
They've been mentioning, I thought they were joking about the greens. I think the greens are like faster than they've been playing them. Because no, they've been saying they're fast. I think it's rolling out more than they expected it to.
I think probably, yeah. I wonder what it is on the stimp.
You got to make it a little spicy for the final.
You kind of do.
You know?
You gotta.
You gotta present some challenges. That one starts left and has a little bit of gas.
Yeah. like you're
Creeping
saying,
back toward the
roll
hole,
it
but
out.
it does roll past, and that is going to roll off the front side of the green, and it is going to roll all the way
Wow.
into the sort of
Lot of movement
second
on that.
cut there. Yeah, that had quite the adventure
still
once it
moving?
landed. So he is still up. Is Luke Moser playing his
Oh,
third
wow.
now? Off a pretty significant left to right slope. You can see the arrow is moving by the ball. You can see how the Golf Zone platform moved. It's gonna, a little bit of a double breaker. Kind of goes right and then might
Yeah.
trickle back left.
I always play those straight. Just
Play him straight? Yeah, just split the
could be a
difference.
chipping right here. Calling it. Come on.
To come back. It
Should've
does
played it straight.
not. Should have played it more straight. So Luke will have about 3 feet left for his bogey. As Brandon Barrows approaches 50 feet away from the hole. A little bit of a decision here as to what wand he is going to use. he emerges with the putter. So we're going with the putter here. It goes left and then trickles back right. Maya would play it straight. There's the left break.
It's all speed. It's always all speed right here. Just get it.
Beautifully
Wow.
judged with the speed from Brandon Barrows,
Couldn't have
and
been
that
much
is
better
going
than
to
that.
be
Really good.
a
Little tap in.
par.
Taparoo.
Nicely done.
Solid par.
He's not 100% satisfied with his game, but again, we're still early in the round, only on the 5th hole.
Very, very early.
But you get the sense that Brandon Barrows is a lot more in the tank.
I think he's just used to making lots of birdies,
Yeah,
so
yeah.
he's not happy with pars.
A little shock to the system there.
Yeah, he wants those
With
birdies.
that bogey on the
Can't
par
blame
5
him.
second, yeah.
We're at the finals.
We are
It's
at the
now or
finals.
never.
It's now or never, and we got a tight match. We've got Toronto Golfplay 1-up at present over Detroit tee times. We've got David French with his birdie putt coming here on the par 3 5th. Got the pencil grip downhill right to left. That's low the whole way,
I mean,
but he's coming back toward the hole.
that was
I said low the whole way. I did not expect to break back to the right. What a putt from David French from 47 feet for Toronto.
That's
That
a
was a
big
bonus. Dunking on the announcer, saying low the whole way. Watch this go right in the middle of the hole. Now Nat has a chance to
Also
pour
a
one in
birdie
on
chance.
top of it. So still to come for Detroit, we've got a 3 feet par putt for TJ Hirschfield and a 30 feet birdie putt for Doug Piesco. We already have David French in for birdie, but remember, Luke Moser is putting for bogey. So still very much in play here.
oh wow! That was a
Back-to-back
big
bombs from
birdie putt.
Toronto Golfplay.
Back of the cup. That is a big birdie putt.
Their ace, Luke Moser, stumbles a little bit. He's going to make a bogey. No problem.
His
Enter Nat
teammates
and
have
Frenchie.
his back.
The teammates picked it up for him there, and now, all of a sudden, this putt from Doug Piesco
Looks a little longer, doesn't it?
has to go in.
Just a little movement right at the end. He's got to be careful of. He likes it.
Oh,
this.
it just
Didn't
misses,
move.
runs out of speed on the left side, so that is going to be a par. So the best that Detroit can do now is even par, which means that Luke Moser from 3 feet has 2 putts to win the hole, and it looks like Toronto is going to restore their 2-up advantage through 5 holes here. Big, big birdie putts from David French and Nat Gleadall. TJ cleans up his par, but as long as Luke Moser
This could have been
doesn't have a
very different
total
story.
freak out here, they're going to be
Yeah.
2 up.
That happened fast.
It happened fast.
It's been a very different
That's
story.
what we're seeing in match play.
Gotta
You make
tap it
those
in.
putts, put some pressure on your opponents. So 2 birdies and a bogey win the hole for Toronto. They go back to
Back to
up,
2 up.
heading to the 6th hole. What a performance so far from Toronto. Just when Luke had his first wobble, David and Nat pick him up with long birdie putts.
That's what teammates are for.
That's what teammates are for. That's what team golf is all about. That's what the GOLFZON Tour finals are all about. 454 yards here for the guys, 329 yards for Nat. And David French is going to lead us up with driver. And everyone in this building puts their earplugs in because this sounds like a missile launch. And it
Ready
echoes
for
in this
it.
room. Bang.
Whew.
That is on a rope from David French. 65% of his weight on his left foot at impact. Fun data there. It's impossible not to look at that thing.
I love watching the face move after, the slow-mo.
Right, like if they hit off the toe, you can see the toe open.
Yeah.
Do you use a lot of
Technology,
in your
not
teaching?
much.
No?
I don't like to overcomplicate it for new students.
Got
so
it.
I will. I
Yeah.
use a little bit of video, but I don't do force plates or anything too fancy.
Got it.
I teach a lot of new golfers.
Yeah, that's fun.
Got to get them swinging the way
Let's hit it in the air before we worry about the launch angles.
Yeah, before we worry about, where your weight shifts to, let's just make sure you can brush the ground.
Yeah.
Fairway.
A nice tee shot there from TJ Hirschfield finds the fairway. Two good ones so far here on the par 4 6th, and Doug Piesco will play next. Some good scoring so far.
Yeah, closing
3
out
under
the
for
first
Nat.
third of the holes here. This
Yeah.
middle part will be the most interesting, I would say.
Absolutely.
Because that's when people start getting a little tired and hopefully not falling asleep at the wheel. Oh, that was hit hard.
That was hit very hard and very straight from Doug
That was hit
Piesco.
really hard.
Homemade golf swing.
Wow, it's working.
Right down the middle, past 300.
Past that 300.
That'll be a wedge in
We got
probably
Brandon
for
up
Doug.
next.
And now we've got Brandon, big Brandon.
Buckle up.
Buckle up. Now we've seen a couple of left misses with the driver so far.
He's got this.
Great players are able to adapt on the golf course. Let's see if Brandon can square this
more
one up.
importantly, they're able to throw. He doesn't even realize he missed any left.
You got to be a
Throw those
goldfish.
out and
It's
go.
like Ted Lasso.
Yeah,
Right hand comes
Gotta be a
off the
goldfish.
club. It's a little bit of a block,
yeah.
little bit of a toe strike, and still
In the fairway?
300 yards
In the
on the
fairway?
right side of the
Yeah.
fairway. But you can tell he still doesn't feel totally comfortable with it.
Yeah.
Now Luke Moser got off to that torching start of birdie eagle. A couple of pars and a bogey since then, but
yeah,
again,
but just wanna throw this out here, and Nat actually kind of leading their team. Holding,
they said that Nat
holding
was
strong.
Nat was the
Lots
anchor
of
in the
birdies.
semis.
She is that anchor.
She is 3 under par already. Ooh, it's low and it's left. This is going to
Catch
have
it.
to get lucky.
Catch it.
I do not think that that is going to be caught. That is out of bounds from Luke Moser.
That'll be a re-tee.
And he'll be hitting his third from the tee. And all of a sudden, Detroit
Long
with
par
3
4
balls,
too.
right? With Detroit with 3 balls already in play. Detroit has the advantage here.
Yeah. A lot of
That's
pressure
better.
when all
That's when
three
you ask
count.
yourself, why couldn't I just do that the first time?
Right.
Second team All-American.
It's going to be tough for him to save a bogey here.
Yep,
so.
needs to
Gotta
get up and down
grind.
from there for bogey. So Detroit looking very good. Just cut into that 2-up lead that Toronto has built through 5 holes. Nat, after
Natalie.
that first tee shot went left, has barely missed her target.
Gotta hit the fairway. She also went left.
That one's turning over.
What do you
I
think?
don't think that that's gonna be gone though.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, it
it's
catches
fairway.
the left side of the fairway.
She liked it the whole way. She's
Never
like,
a
"It's
doubt.
fine there."
Never a doubt.
She doesn't
From
miss.
Nat Gleed, all that trickles out to about 246.
That was just the power draw.
That was the power draw, the speed slot. So now we got Luke
Yeah.
Moser. Remember, he is hitting his 4th from 187. So a little bit behind the 8 ball is Mose. Pin is right in the middle here. We can see that little green book on the top right of the simulator screen. All the information you could ever want on these GOLFZON simulators. This is about as close to golf as you could ever get without setting foot on a golf course. That looked like a beautiful pass. That thing is not leaving the flag. Let's see if it's right for distance. Comes up a
Oh,
little
just
short, maybe a touch heavy. And Moser's got work to do to save double now. So now we start the second shots for Detroit. TJ is from 176. His teammates closer to 150. Still playing from the fairway though. 3 shots on the green here, going to put some serious pressure on Toronto to do something special. The crowd loves
They like it, yeah.
Crowd absolutely loves it. He's watching
Either way
it.
club.
Right
All right.
over the flag, just a little left of it, about 25, 30 feet.
Solid.
It's exactly what they need with the other team in trouble.
Yeah. It's
2 more of
fairways
those.
and greens.
2 more of
exactly.
those will do. And we've got Brandon Barrows after that disgusting tee shot of 305 yards down the right side of the fairway. 156 in here, probably a pitching wedge, I would imagine. Playing that draw, starts just right of it, is curving toward the flag. Yeah, beautiful shot in there from Brandon Barrows. 2 on the green for Detroit, and that is huge with Toronto. Playing uphill here with Luke's Adventures. We've got Doug, the closest of the group. For his team, he's got 154 in. French absolutely cranked that tee shot. He's only got 105 yards in. PS go from 154.
Baby draw.
Yep, just turning a little left of the flag. Right into the fat part of the green, and that is job done for Detroit.
Check, check, check.
Check, check, check is right. 37 feet for birdie for TJ, 24 feet for Doug, and 17 feet for Brandon Barrows. And if you're Toronto, with Luke looking like he's going to make a 6, you got to think that French and Nat are thinking we got to make birdie. This is on a beautiful line from David French. Right at it, just a little bit short. That is a very, very solid shot to 15 feet from David French. And now we've got Nat, whose tee shot Maya thought might have had some issues. It kicked back into the fairway, and now she's got just 83 yards. What do you see from her? Walk me through her golf swing.
I mean, she has a wedge here. She's going to keep it pretty simple here. She's not going to move off the ball too much. She's got a little below her feet. Just nice and simple.
Yeah, stays on that left side really nicely.
Yeah, that's what you want.
And that is tracking right at it. Just a little past it, but not much.
She got some nice spin on it,
She's
too.
got some beautiful,
action.
beautiful action. You can see how she makes a nice clearance, stays on that left side, all the weight on the left side after impact. And Nat's got 12 feet to get to 4 under par through 6 holes. So we check back in with Luke Mosier here. This is his 5th shot. His tee shot went out of bounds. Then he found the fairway with his 3rd.
And that light rough there.
His approach came up well short. Light rough. He's got plenty of green to work with, though. Needs to get this up and down and then hope his teammates can make some birdies.
Shot matters, though.
It's a solid chip, but it rolls out to about, call it 12 feet past, I would say. So 3 pars for Detroit, likely enough to win this hole. But 1 birdie and 2 pars will definitely get it done for Detroit to chip in, to claw back. They've been 2 down. They were 2 down after 2. They won the 3rd hole. They are 2 down after 5. Let's see if they can win the 6th hole and keep this within striking distance.
A couple of 2 putts might do it, you know?
This putt's going to wiggle right in the beginning. Hold its line, maybe come a little bit left at the hole.
He likes it.
A little bit too much speed. Too much speed there from David Hirsch.
Still going.
From TJ Hirschfield. That's right. That is right. Okay. 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 TJ Hirsch, after running that 20 feet by with his birdie putt.
Oh, he has to go again, that's right.
Got 20 feet coming back up the hill, breaking left for his par.
Oh, he hit it a little firm again.
Firm again, and that is not in yet for the bogey from TJ Hirsch. Now he's got a little nervy one, 4.5 feet. With left to right break for his bogey. Okay. Cleans that one up, so that is a bogey for TJ Hirschfield and for Detroit. Tee times.
A bit of a crack in that door.
The door is ajar. So Doug Piesco now with his birdie putt from 24
Not
feet.
much movement. I'd play it straight.
You'd play them all straight, huh? You just gun them at the flag. I like your style. Talking to his teammates, trying to analyze this putt. Does look like it might move left at the hole.
Yeah, it's kind of one of those that barely moves right, a little movement left.
I like your straight read.
See?
I like your straight read. You're
me,
converting me. I'm not. You're converting me.
Just get the right speed, you know?
There's
See?
the right movement.
Here we go.
There's the left movement.
Okay.
I wonder if he was impacted by his teammate gunning it past both times there.
Probably. Definitely.
3.5 feet to clean up his
had
par.
me a little fearful.
Also going with the saw putting grip, and that is in for the par.
Yep.
So the best that Detroit can do if Brandon makes this is an even par score on this hole.
Which could be good.
Could be enough. But we still got birdie putts coming from both Frenchie and Nat. Let's see if Brandon Barrows can make a birdie here. 17 feet, breaking left. And it just slides by on the high side. That
and
too
it's
has a
still
little
going.
bit of speed, yeah.
Four-ish feet past.
4 feet coming back. He wastes no time.
He does
Talk
not.
about pace of play. This is the hero right here.
Confidence.
Makes his par. So that's
Okay.
a score of 1 over for Detroit tee times. 2 birdie putts coming and a double bogey putt coming. So this hole very much still in play. First, we have the birdie chance from David French. 15 feet, the best look we've seen thus far. Playing for the right to left break and gets the right to left break.
And that could
And for the second straight hole,
be key to saving that team.
French makes a birdie with Moser in trouble.
Don't count him out.
So
Still got Nat, too.
this is 15 feet for double bogey for Luke Moser. Now, if he makes this,
Yeah,
that
they
makes
could still win the hole.
that makes Nat's putt for the win.
Right.
Not a ton of break here. Oh, it catches the high lip, and that will be a likely triple bogey for Luke Moser. He backs away. You know, when you're making triple, things start to move a little quickly. It's important to take a second.
Yeah.
So that's a triple bogey, which means that Nat's putt is to shoot 1 over par. So this is
Might
for
not even
the
cost them. That
tie.
would be crazy.
This is for the tie for Nat. And this is what you're seeing out of this format.
Teamwork.
Teamwork, that's exactly right. They can overcome a triple bogey and keep their 2-up lead. If Nat can get this to go, we see the
She
sparkles.
likes it. Does it go?
It just
Oh.
slides by
That's one of
on
those
the right side.
cliffhangers right on the edge.
Oh, so that will be a par for Nat, which means
Yeah, it's so sparkly.
one so sparkly, a sparkly par.
Oh, no.
But that is a win for Detroit tee times.
Wow.
The triple bogey from Luke Moser proves costly, and then we are back to a 1-up lead for Toronto through 6 holes. Everything still to play for.
Have fun. Yeah. Oh, birthday boy.
Vic.
Great.
One under for his round thus far. That is much further right than Doug's tee ball. And it gets a night kick left into the fairway, and the fans absolutely love it. That sets him up beautifully. Carried 309 yards, rolled out to 323, just 190 in. And now we've got big Brandon Barrows with the driver. He got into that one. He finally hit one the way that he wanted, but that is turning a little bit left, and it kicks into that bunker. That carried 350 yards that went all around. 339-yard carry. So it's in a bunker, but he should be all right. Yeah. Okay. All right, we are joined by Victor. How do I pronounce your last name?
Cheshelski.
I was going to say, you could have given me all day, and I don't think I would have gotten with Cheshelski. They tell me that it's your birthday today.
Yeah, buddy.
This is a great way to spend your birthday.
I know.
So tell me
Yeah,
how you got involved with GOLFZON and with this great tour.
Yeah, Jace, our team captain, reached out to me last year and asked me if I wanted to join an indoor league. And, you know, I've been on foresights and TrackMans and whatnot, and I didn't really know much about it. So I went over there and with a little bit of a tryout, and we just played a round of golf, and I really enjoyed it. And he kind of told me about the tour and what was going on, and then that was kind of it.
Do you feel like maybe the Canadian teams, you guys are used to indoor golf, right? Like it's a big part of your season.
We play a lot of it, yeah, for sure. I think our season indoor is longer than our season outdoor most of the times.
So tell me about the three of your teammates that are playing today. Tell me a little bit about each of their games.
Honestly, they're all thoroughbreds. They're studs.
Thoroughbreds. We got some stallions out here.
Yeah, they really are. You know, like Luke that just hit. He does everything well. You know, and he's got this like nonchalant feel about him, and he just kind of plots his way around. Like that triple won't bother him at all, right?
Yeah.
He'll just go and he'll just stripe one. He'll make eagle or birdie coming up. So he's very well rounded. You know, he's a very accomplished player. So, and then Nat coming up here. You know, she's world #1 on the GOLFZON
We
Tour.
have the best. We have the best women golfer on the GOLFZON Tour playing today.
Exactly, and she happens to be on my team, which is pretty sick.
And then Frenchie.
And Frenchie just bombs it, and he does so many good things. He chips it. I don't know if you saw earlier when we were practicing. He chipped in two yesterday on us to win a couple holes. So it's annoying when he chips, right? It's incredible, and you know he does a lot of things really well. He's all three of them have this awesome personality. Everything's just like super chill. So team vibes are really high.
I know you're here supporting your team. Is it a little bit difficult to not be playing in the final?
It is so hard. It sucks.
How'd you guys decide that?
These guys have been grinding nonstop, and my outdoor season went a little bit longer, so I didn't have as much time to prepare. And these guys have been, you know, on the machine every day for like 60 straight days leading up to the playoffs. So
yeah, I saw them playing this
trust.
golf course. They knew exactly where they were aiming. They knew exactly what tees they were hitting. So how much preparation has gone into this final?
Quite a few hours. Yeah, they probably played 40 or 50 rounds, and I'm probably at like 10. Right. So I got full trust in the team. They know exactly every angle and where to hit it and what's going on. The only thing that's changed today that we're not sure of is the wind. So as long as they got that under control, yeah, life is good.
So we're about to get to the home stretch here. They're going to have $300,000 on the line, which is, I would imagine, more than anyone in this room has ever played for.
Yeah,
how do you expect
cool.
them to handle the pressure with the grand prize within touching distance?
You know what? I think you just stick to the process, right? It's pretty cliche to say, but it's still you got to make good golf swings, and you just got to stay within yourself. And I think every single one of our teammates has exactly the right club that they're going to hit, and they know their process. So, just about keeping it light and having fun, and you hear them chirping out there and having a good time. So as long as they do that, we're going to be in good shape.
We've got some support up there, don't we?
Yeah, for sure. Yeah.
Awesome. Well, we're excited to watch it finish. Good luck to your team. I
Yeah.
know it's a lot harder. Every pro
Appreciate
always
you.
says it's harder to watch than to play.
No doubt.
So I want you to just breathe deep. The grand prize is within touching distance, but you've got 3 thoroughbreds, as you said, there to
Exactly.
help you. Well, thank you for joining us.
I appreciate
and
it.
happy birthday, man.
I appreciate
All right,
you.
so we will return to the golf with Nat's second shot on this par 5, and it lands just short right of the green, but that is a perfect place to chip from. Nat has been rock solid.
She's been amazing, yeah.
Rock solid.
She rolls the rock amazing. So
She rolls the rock. She hits fairways with that kind of draw. It seems to be on autopilot.
it is on autopilot.
So we've got TJ Hirsch now from 209 with his second shot. And while we were away, Moser had to kind of just knock it out of that bunker, so he's still got 196 in with his third. This is going to miss to the right from TJ, and it's fallen out of the sky pretty good. Gets a nice kick, though. That's a much better place to chip from than the rough.
Appreciate you joining us.
See you, man.
Good.
That's his miss, I hear in the crowd. Just a little bit of a right ball, not going to kill you. Now we've got French with his second, but it looks like a pretty dodgy lie in that bunker. A little bit of high grass past it, too. Might be changing clubs here, yep. Went back for a different stick. 206 yards in. Takes his final look. came out a little bit left and looks like it's going to come up short. That's going to leave an interesting bunker shot. But he managed to get it all the way down there, so he's greenside. And now we've got the third here from Luke Moser coming off that triple bogey, which ended up losing the hole for Toronto. Their 2-up lead cut down to 1 up here on the par 5, 7th. 196 with his third, still a mid-iron in. Starts out right in its drawing, which is what you would expect. This is on an excellent line from Luke Moser. And it kicks just short of the putting surface, but he's in good shape after a pretty mech tee shot and just having to muscle it out of the bunker with his second. Okay. Okay.
Goes by David, but everyone calls him White.
White? Okay.
Yeah.
Cool. Doug, thank you. Doug Piesco, 190 yards with his second. Ball is significantly above his feet, as we can see on the Golf Zone platform. Sun's on a towering high draw. It's just lazily falling left. This has got potential. And it is a beautiful shot from Doug Piesco, trickling out on the green, but that's going to be about 30 feet for his eagle. Big time shot for Detroit Tee Times. Now we've got Brandon Barrows with his second from 173 yards, much closer than anyone else. This guy's got serious speed. Remember, this one 350 yards off the tee. 173, and this is going at the left side of the green. Does it carry? Oh, it finds. It looked to have found a little corner on the left, but does roll down into the bunker, so he will have a bunker shot with his third, and I'm joined by a member of the Detroit Tee Times. They told me that your name is David, but everyone calls you White.
Whitey.
Whitey. Okay,
Yeah.
I'll go with Whitey.
Whitey, yeah.
So
Dave
Whitey,
Whitey.
how did you get involved with the GOLFZON Tour and with Detroit Tee Times?
Tee Times, so back in 2025, it's literally right around the corner from my house. I'm like, this is interesting. I've done X Golf, I've done obviously TrackMan. I was just really curious because I've never seen this setup before and this simulator, and I went in just on a whim, and I fell in love with it because it is hands down the best simulator experience that I've ever.
So you think this is, of all of the simulators out there,
I've
as far
done
as simulating
Foresight,
golf,
I've done across the board, and this is hands down the best because it emulates the putting so accurately, and then obviously the chipping as well. I mean, like, who has a sand setup like this where it's just like you're.
You've got the fairway bunker sand and then the greenside sand, and that's different too.
And I mean, it's definitely a great equalizer because, like, obviously if you go to like TrackMan or one of the others, they're not emulating those lies.
Right. You just flat everywhere.
Yeah, and it's like everybody can just kind of like do what they want with the chips and the putting, whereas this is like it's emulating that lie, and it's definitely going to separate the amateurs from the pros.
Yeah, well, we're at the finals.
We're at the
It should be
finals,
tough.
baby.
So
Yeah.
tell me about the three men that we have playing for Detroit
Oh my
Tee
God,
Times
these
today.
guys are some of the best golfers I've ever played with. And that's what I'm talking
Wow!
about. That is
First chip in. It's an eagle from TJ Hirschfield, and the Detroit Tee Times are fired up. Whitey over here is fired up. He told me to call him that, so no one come after me. Okay, so tell me about each player. So Brandon hits it a country mile.
Yeah, it's an effortless, he just has effortless speed. And then obviously Doug has a mile long as well. I mean, he has it in the bag. He has more control. I mean, and then TJ he just joined the team. So it's basically the same team from last year to this year, but TJ is the addition.
He's the X Factor?
He's the X Factor, exactly. So yeah, it's just interesting to see us, like, because we always know we were a great team. It was always, hats off to Envy from last year, the champions from last year. They're just amazing, but we wanted it. we wanted it more.
Yeah.
It was a revenge story.
It was. Tell me about that semifinal match.
Oh man.
It was spicy, huh?
It was so spicy. And it was in Chicago, and then yeah, it was basically revenge story. We were just basically, we had a chip on our shoulder. I had to withdraw because my father-in-law passed away. So during the match, I was on the plane watching. And
Oh, God.
I was just Envy. Hats off to them. They had like 6 chip-ins. They were lights out.
And they were up early in the match, and you
They
guys
were
came back.
really, yeah. Oh, it was.
Oh, another eagle chip. Oh, just runs by. We almost had 2 eagles for Detroit tee times, but that will be a tap-in birdie for Doug Piesco. And already we have an eagle and a birdie for Detroit on this par 5 7th. Is it hard to watch and hard to not play?
Oh God, it's so hard.
Yeah.
It's so hard. But at the same time, you know,
You got trust in these guys.
I have full faith. The 2 weeks ago at the semis, when we were down, we were down all the way to the 16th hole, and then they just turned the jets on. We were always, I mean, we were no strangers from coming from behind.
Yeah.
And
So this early deficit won't
this,
phase.
yeah, yeah.
Listen,
I
it's
knew
only
it, I
it's
knew
only
it.
1 down, and it could be even after this hole.
Oh, louder. Sorry.
All right, we got a birdie chance here from Luke Moser. About 21 feet, putting down the hill, gonna break left to right. Big putt with Detroit already in, and that's gonna miss on the low side. So that's gonna be a par from Moser. And Detroit is starting to look very, very good on this hole. We got birdie putts coming up for French and for Nat, but they're outside of 10 feet.
I mean, Toronto's a very solid team.
They're very
They deserve
solid.
to be here.
I feel like we have the best of the best.
Yeah, it's a nail biter, but
This is a nail biter. So Nat is putting for a birdie. And the best that Toronto can do is 2 under here. If my math is correct. French is putting for birdie and Nat is putting for birdie. So as long as Brandon Barrows 2 putts from 14 feet, we're gonna have an even match. But first 16 feet for birdie for Nat. And she gets it
and
to
she's
go.
clutch.
That's 4 under par through
She's so
7
good.
holes for Nat. She is a beast.
she is so good.
7 under through 13 in the semis. So that is the first birdie on this hole for Toronto. And that
Let's go.
will do it.
Let's go.
A little shush to the crowd for Brandon Barrows. I don't know if that was a playful shush or a serious shush.
Oh,
but it
it's
was a
always
shush
playful with him.
nonetheless.
He's our biggest. He likes to play pranks on us. So during the semis, the week before the semis, he texts the group chat like, "Hey, David's gonna have to play because I have COVID," and I go. And then we all show up on site for practice, and he's right there.
And
And I'm
just-
just-
and no mask, so you knew he didn't have COVID. All right, so we have got ourselves an even match through 7 holes. We are going to play 11 more holes for $300,000. Thank you so much. I'm going to call you David.
Yeah.
I'm going to go with David. Thank you so much for joining us,
appreciate
David.
it.
I
Thank you,
appreciate
Dan.
it. All right, we move to the par 3 8th. The match is all square, and TJ Hirschfield will lead us off from 197 yards. The story of this match so far has been Toronto getting up to 2 separate 2-up leads,
Mic check, 1 2 1 2.
and Detroit
I'm back
wasting
in.
absolutely 0 time. Maya, you're back?
Yes, Dan, I am back.
Detroit
and you know
has
what?
leveled up the match since you left.
We got to reintroduce ourselves for people who've just tuned in live. I'm Maya Tanaka.
I'm Dan Rappaport. We are here at the Golf Zone Season 2 Tour Finals. We've got Toronto Golfplay against Detroit tee times. Toronto has had a 2-up lead 2 separate times in this match, but Detroit has clawed back. We're all even with 11 holes to play. It's
a great match.
$300,000 and this belt right
And
here.
the belt.
How much the belt is worth?
I want to put it on, but I'd
Yeah.
probably tip over.
That's-
It's heavy.
It is heavy. I would say how much the belt is worth, but I don't know. Probably not $300,000 though.
Just a little bonus.
So we've got Doug Piesco on the tee here, 2 under first round. But again, those cumulative scores do not really matter. It's all about what each team makes on each specific hole. But still fun to see where
Match
everyone
play.
is.
Oh yeah, Nat's killing it.
Nat is killing it. She's got the lowest score at 4 under so far, the best indoor women's golfer on this tour, and we can see why. What a beautiful shot there from Doug Piesco. And as we get closer to the end here, we're starting to hear a little bit more from the fans. We got some friends, some family in the crowd. Remember, $300,000. This is some serious money we are playing for here.
There is, yes. And we're gonna take a little break after 9, but get right back into it.
We're gonna let everyone take a little bit of a breather.
Yeah.
We're gonna let our players. They've been hitting balls since I got here, about an hour and a half before the match.
Oh yeah.
So they've probably all hit quite a few at this point. Take a little bit of a break before we sprint to the finish of the Season 2 GOLFZON Tour finale. Here is Brandon Barrows.
Par
From
3,
one-
like I said earlier, I'd like to see a hole-in-one
I would
today.
love to see a hole-in-one. This is turning left
Okay.
on a very good line. Playing that little draw is Brandon Barrows. And look at that inside the 8 feet.
A little closest to the pin action.
Inside, that is only 6 feet from the hole, and Brandon Barrows is starting to heat up. He poured in the birdie putt on the last hole and just stuck one on the par 3 8th. Put it inside his partner, Doug Piesco. He's got 8 feet. Brandon only has 6 feet.
Frenchie.
Now the first tee shot for Toronto Golfplay. Started a little
wiggling
left of the
left.
flag, is turning a little left. This might have to sit a little bit. It is way long.
That'll be an
back
interesting
bunker.
lie. Probably below the feet.
Wow, that is a airmail from Frenchie.
That adrenaline.
Adrenaline.
Turn in the corner here.
Getting-
What's the
getting-
match at?
The match is even. The match is all even.
Wow.
We have a-
See, this is notorious of that Detroit team.
They
They
come
like to
back.
like play around and like be a little bit down. They're notorious for making a comeback.
They play
on
with
the
their food
back
a little
nine.
bit, you know?
Yes.
They like to think that you have
They
a chance.
do. They did that in the semifinals. They came back on the back 9.
Luke Moser got off to that incredible start with a birdie and an eagle, but he has played 4 over since with that triple bogey, but bounces back with a lovely iron shot to about 20 feet. Right at the flag. That one was a solid shot there
All right, we got
from
Natalie.
Moser. And the star of the show so far has been Nat Gleedall. Played collegiately at Ole Miss. Played 3 years on the I think it's called the Epson Tour now.
Yeah.
The Symetra Tour, now the Epson Tour. She's played in her National Open a number of times, and the top-ranked women's golfer on the GOLFZON Tour. And she has shown us exactly why today, and that is another
Right here too. Did you get the
baby
right
draw
club?
right at it. Just a little long. Sit
Oh.
now. Sit.
Okay.
And it stays on the back edge of the green. Another approach shot right at it
Just
for
a
Nat
steady
Gleedall.
player.
She's really steady. So we've got TJ Hirschfield with the worst tee shot of the bunch. He's got 31 yards, so quite a bit away
Quite tricky.
from the green here. It's an elevated green. He does have some green to work with. You can see on the top right of the screen where that flag is in relation to where he is. So there is a little bit of green to work with. It is doable, but always tough to judge out of this greenside sand on this GOLFZON simulator. And it landed on the front, just short of the green, which took a little bit of speed off, but it continues
Keeps going.
to trickle and trickle and trickle.
He knew something we didn't know.
So that will be about 15 feet, we'll call it, for par coming up for TJ. Next up
Frenchie.
from the bunker, we have Frenchie, giving me a little Tommy Fleetwood vibes with the hair peeking out the back, especially when he has the pencil grip. I wonder if he just copied Tommy. Interesting stance here, though. You can see his foot is his right foot.
It's
way
like almost
above
off
his
the
left.
mat.
It's off a downslope. And this is what my buddy Whitey, actually I'm going to call him David, was telling me about, and that comes up short, and that could roll all the way back down.
Easy to get under. Oh, it barely.
And it comes
That
all the way back
replay.
down. And this is what David was talking about. One of the differences with this GOLFZON simulator is all of these uneven lies around the green.
Yeah.
You can't
Oh,
just
it's
get up there
tricky.
and chip it like it's in the bunker. You got to play the bunker shot. If it's below your feet, if it's above your feet, it's just like real golf.
Yeah, you can
And that
tell
was
he's a player that likes an open stance bunker, and I don't know if it was that comfortable for him.
Right, open stance bunker when it's back behind you like that is going to be really difficult. This one should be more manageable. He's on the upslope.
A little more straightforward. Did he get under it? Oh,
Was that a whiff?
we saw nothing.
What's the ruling there?
What's the ruling there?
We've got our first rules question.
We do need a ruling here. Drama. That ball is way above his feet, and he got way under
Just
it.
got right under it. I think that's got to be a shot, right? I mean,
I think they'll naturally try to tweak that and call it like it is. Should cost him a shot. Got right under it. Wow.
we've got a bit of a question mark here. Everyone's kind of looking around.
I mean, to be continued. I would think they'd have to add it. They might
So,
have to manually add.
From what I understand, he went right under the ball, but the simulator didn't pick it up as a stroke.
Right. In golf?
In
That
golf,
would
it's a
count.
stroke. In golf, it's definitely a stroke.
So they're going to have to.
Not a question mark in outdoor golf.
I mean, we're golfing, right? So I think it's going to have to count. They're just going to have to figure something out here. Oh, what do you think, Dan?
I think it has to be a stroke, but I don't know what the rules are as far as if it didn't pick up as a stroke on the
the
simulator.
rules are the rules. I mean, we're golfing, right? So he already replaced it. We'll say that. So it kind of went under it. He replaced it. Let's see what the verdict is. Let's get the ruling.
Are we
from
adding a stroke?
Rules official.
Are we adding a stroke?
Stroke at the end.
We are manually adding a stroke, so we are going to play by the spirit of the rules here, which is he
Yeah.
tried to hit it and he missed it, and that adds a stroke. So we're going to add one stroke at the end. So I got to do even more math
Yep.
than I would have had to have done before.
It's okay. +1.
Plus one. It's
I'll
not
help
that-
you out.
It's not that difficult. Yeah, just plus one at the end.
But that's really easy to do. Did you see his lie? It's
Yeah.
way above his feet. So very easy to get under those.
So some adventures in the bunker. So
Especially with the
French
open
needed
piece.
3 to get out of that bunker. Now Nat, after another perfect approach shot that just went just over the flag, she's got 25 feet down the hill, breaking right to left for her birdie to get to 5 under par through 8 holes at Keolis Ocean Course.
And this is a par 3.
Oh, and it just trickles by on the right and continues to
still
trickle
going.
out. Yeah, that's going to be about 6 feet coming back.
A little slidey.
5.83 to be exact. Looks pretty straight.
Pretty straight. It might creep right a hair, but if you hit it
Confident
hard
stroke.
enough. Yeah.
And that finds the bottom for Nat. She stays at 4 under for her round, and that is the first par on the board on this par 3 8th for Toronto Golf Play. Luke Moser, chance for a bounce back birdie. Started like a dream with this round. Birdie eagle to start out with, but it's been a bit of a struggle since. There's been a triple bogey in there. There's been a couple of other bogeys in there. We're going to see if he can get one to go from 19 feet down the hill, sliding to the right. And with French in trouble and 2 in there tight from Detroit, this is essentially a must make.
Needed. Come
And
on.
it just
trickles on the
runs
right
out
side.
of speed on the low side. So that is going to be a par
Tapping for par.
for Luke Moser. And Detroit looking very, very good to take the lead on this par 3 8th hole. We've had some seesaw action in this match already, and Detroit looking very good to get their first lead. First will be TJ Hirschfield, 4 par from 15 feet. And then his teammates are in there tight. Doug Piesco, 8 feet. Brandon Barrows, 6 feet for his second
Yeah.
consecutive
I'd like to see
birdies.
just a few birdies win it outright.
Yeah, let's get some putts to drop here.
Yeah.
Yeah, catches the left
There we
side from
Another
TJ
par.
Hirschfield, and that is a par. And now Detroit all but assured of winning this hole because while it says that this is the 4th shot for David French, because we are playing with the spirit of the rules here, we are going to add a stroke to Toronto's at the end. So
Which
this
would make it-
is actually for a double bogey.
Correct.
And it slides
And it
by
slides
on the
by.
low side, and this is going to be Detroit's hole, and Detroit is going to take a 1-up lead to the 9th hole. So they've trailed by 2 on 2 separate occasions and still managed to take their first lead before the turn. That is a
Yeah, and
preview.
Brandon and Doug are in there pretty close anyways for birdie, so it might not make a huge difference here. So,
But you want to
you
see
know, they make their birdies and we move on to the next
move
hole.
on to
That's
the
why
next.
I like match play.
That's the beauty of match play. It's just one hole.
can
No matter what you make, you can
Yep.
only lose one hole at a time. And it,
All
it
right,
sure seems like that mishap wasn't going to be the difference, which is what we like to see.
Yeah,
You know?
exactly. A rolling that in the end wasn't too much of a big deal. Let's see some birdies.
Doug Piesco, after a beautiful approach, he's got 8 feet. Smells like Chinese food. Doesn't it? The sparkle birdie, a beautiful 2 there from Doug Piesco, and now Brandon Barrows.
So he's got plenty of strokes to play with here.
Yeah, he could probably turn this around and do it like
Does that
cool
put
and
them in
still
the
win
lead?
the hole. Just puts them in the lead
For the first time,
For
right?
the first time. Yep, they've been down two twice, and they have
They are
come all the way
turning
back.
that ship
2
around.
birdies from
Well played.
Detroit tee times, and they move to 1-up in our Golf Zone Tour finals of season 2. We have $300,000 on the line here. 72 teams started out in this competition. We are down to the last 2. Both of these teams got through semifinal matches in Chicago. We have moved on to Los Angeles, and we are 10 holes away from crowning a champion. And first up on the 9th hole, par 4, 464 yards, will be Doug Piesco. He moves his aim a little bit to the right, and he steps up to launch driver.
Great.
That's a good one. Starts left, cutting just a hair, 97% of his weight on his
Buttercut.
left side at impact. That carries 300 yards and takes a kick forward.
320 around there?
320, 124 club head speed. Couldn't draw it up any better, and now Brandon Barrows is coming off back-to-back birdies. Starting to feel it a little bit. This was our low round in qualifying, was Brandon Barrows.
Wow.
And
That
you
was
can
hit
see
hard.
he's starting to slot the driver a little bit better.
Oh, I'm calling 330. What do we
Interesting
think?
though, he had
Let's see.
60% of his weight. That's going to miss in the right. He had 60% of
Oh.
his weight on his right foot at impact there. Do you see that?
Yeah. Oh, wow. Look at that. 350.
350, 338 carry is kind of the norm for this guy.
Yeah. It's pretty good.
Now we've got TJ Hirschfield rounding out Detroit tee times. Beautiful.
He likes it. He likes it.
Right down Main Street. That is just about 10 yards further back from his teammate. 2 in the fairway, 1 in the right rough for Detroit. Now Luke Moser heads to the tee
Team Toronto.
with Toronto trailing for the first time in our match. Watch him pick it up first. It's an interesting move, isn't it?
It is. It is.
94.
He's grooved it.
He has grooved it
That's
for
how
sure.
I know he's practiced a lot.
That's right. It's a unique move, but it's the same move every time.
Yeah.
94% of the weight on the right side.
You
at
can kind of
impact
see
there.
that in the replay,
Yeah.
too.
You can see there's
See
more
the
than one way
movement.
to swing the club.
Exactly, guys. You don't got to be perfect.
Don't have to be
Just gotta
perfect.
swing that club, make some putts.
Golf ball is the ultimate teacher.
It really
And
is.
here is David French.
I like that swing. I like that one. It's a good swing.
High fives all around after that tee shot from David French. and we can see why. Carries 324 yards, rolls out to 340 yards right down the middle. And now we've got Nat Gleadall, 4 under par through 8 holes. Extremely steady, played incredible golf in the semis, playing incredible golf here in the final. She's at 406 on this par 4, and that starts down the middle.
Super
It is
steady, super
trying to
repeatable
draw.
move.
Is that
Come
gonna
on,
carry
carry
that
it.
bunker? It does stay out of the bunker, but just in that left rough.
Yeah, she carried it. We are a couple more shots away from taking a quick little break.
Yeah, we're going to take a little break after these 9 holes. We'll go on intermission, just 5 minutes, just allow these players to catch their breath a little bit. Maybe a little team talk, maybe a little in the mirror pep talk. $300,000 in the line.
Yeah,
Got to focus.
very close match.
We've got Detroit with a 1-up lead. Luke Moser playing from the fairway, 174 yards. Good opportunity to put one in close here. Look like a little 3/4 swing.
I love a 3/4 swing. Nice and controlled.
Nice and controlled.
Center.
That catches the right edge of the green, about pin high. He will
Makeable.
have about 25 feet for his birdie. And next up we have TJ Hirschfield from 163. He's got it to 3 under. Both he and Doug Piesco have gotten it to 3 under. 163 in probably a 9-iron for guys who hit it this far.
Starts
It
left.
starts left and it's turted left. Usually that means it's going to go a little bit far, but it doesn't.
On.
It's on. No issues there. It's about pin
Crowd
high
likes
left of the
it.
flag. So we've got 2 on the green.
He even left a little pitch mark. Did you see that?
Did it?
Yeah.
That's how realistic it is. We got 2 on the green for Detroit. Sorry, 1 on the green for Detroit and 1 on the green so far for Toronto. Next up will be Doug Piesco from the middle of the fairway, 156 yards.
You're just predicting him being on the green right here.
I think it's a
You're
pretty
just
good
really
bet.
calling
I
it.
think
Yep.
it's a pretty good bet. I think I was right.
striped.
I think I was right.
I think so. He wants it to spin. Yeah.
Yep, just on the front portion of the green. That came up a little bit short from Piesco, but the line was perfect. And now we've got Nat from the rough, and you can see that platform moving. It is quite a bit below her feet.
In the rough, ball below the feet. Probably 7-iron.
That's what you'd hit?
Yeah.
7-iron from
Something like
154. It starts left. It's cutting
Right
right,
at it. She likes it. It might roll out of here.
It's definitely going to take a hop forward, but it lands on the front part of the green, and that is a beautiful shot once
Well
again from Nat
Well
Gleadall.
played.
How good has she been?
She knows her numbers.
And that is just 6 feet for another birdie from Gleadall. What a performance
mean-
thus far
That could be for 5 under.
at the Ocean Course.
Ocean course after 9 holes.
In
That's
this
insane.
kind of pressure too. What a player she is. We got a 1-arm finish from Brandon Barrows. He did not like that contact,
Dipped a little left.
but it does find the green.
I mean, he tends to do.
Yeah,
he's like,
he's got a little Hideki.
yeah,
you know?
he's like, all right.
1-arm
if it's
finish
not
to 20
in-
feet.
Yeah.
That's even closer than 20 feet.
He's hit lots of fairways that way. We'll say that.
We'll call it 25 feet after the trickle out
Okay.
for Brandon Barrow. And now we've got David French, the closest, the furthest tee shot. He's got just 131 in on this 464-yard par 4.
It's like a little wedge. Control that spin.
Comes up well short. Kind of a tough pin to get to all the way back there, which is why Nat's was almost a little better coming out of the rough because she got a little bit of a rollout.
Yeah.
So was able
Had
to
a
land
little
it on the front
longer
half of the
club in,
green.
too.
Yeah, was able to land it on the front half of the green and let it trickle out. So we are going to have a bunch of birdie putts here, all from within 20.
Yeah.
From
it's
four.
a
We got
putting
one from
match on
46
this hole.
feet. We got one from 46 feet, and then we got a bunch from inside 30 feet. So our first long range effort will be from Doug Piesco. Just trying to two-putt from this range.
Honestly, yeah, I've seen, they've made a few long putts actually, so that will be the difference maker. Oh, he likes it. Okay.
It's good for speed, just a little bit low and a little bit short, but about 3 feet up the hill for his par, and he should be able
good.
to convert that one. Just a good, confident stroke right up the gut. Yeah, no problem there. So that is a par for Doug Piesco.
First par in.
First par is in for Detroit Tee Times. Our next birdie putt will come from David French of Toronto Golfplay, 28 feet. Not a ton of movement. It looks like most of the movement is past the hole. It almost looks like if you get it left of the hole, it's going to go right, and if you get it right of the hole, it's going to go left. Maybe a right edge putt, if that, but this is sneaky makeable from 28 feet. He really does
Ball
have
speed right here.
He really does have the exact same putting setup as Tommy Fleetwood. And the hair.
Hair.
He's got it right of the hole. It's breaking left, and
Oh,
it just
wow.
misses
Great
that low
putt,
lip.
though.
That was the perfect speed too.
I
If
thought
that
he had it.
If that caught any of the hole, it was going to drop.
Yeah.
A solid
right.
par for David French.
It's kind of fun. It's kind of going back and forth in a little match here
It's
for the last hole.
very
It's
much
like
going
whoever
back and
makes their
forth.
putt.
It's a
Might
putting
have a
contest
little-
now, and we've got Brandon Barrow. He's got his birdie effort from 25 feet. Looks like a little bit of left break in the beginning.
Getting
and
some
then it'll
input from his
straighten
teammates.
out.
Talk
Maybe.
it out. A hair uphill.
A little bit of a double breaker here. Going to go left and then fall right at the hole. There's the left. Now does it come back?
Does he like it?
Did he hit it? Did he hit it? Yes, he did!
And that's a
Finds
birdie.
its way just over that front edge, and that is a big birdie from Brandon Barrow, who is beginning
Huge.
to heat up after an uneven start. So Detroit already has a birdie and a par in, and they still have
Golfplay
TJ.
has to respond.
That's exactly right. TJ
Right
still has a
here.
birdie putt of his own. Still 2 birdie putts coming up for Toronto. First one will be here from Luke Moser, 25 feet. This one has got maybe the most break we've seen
Yeah.
on a putt.
Oh,
It's
yeah.
This thing is
That
going
one
to
is slidey.
snap left right at the
He's got to
beginning.
aim pretty high up on that right side.
And this is where the experience comes in. I was asking these guys before the round, how do you learn how to putt these things? And they said just experience, reps, reps, reps. You just get used to it.
Yeah.
He sends it well right of the hole.
Does it have the right speed? Oof. It's one of those tricky ones. You got to have the right speed and line.
That is a tough putt, and it
Still
goes
got a
low
little-
of the hole, crosses early, but not a terrible lead because now he's putting right up the gut.
Still got about 5 feet.
This is an important putt.
Doesn't move much.
Maybe left center here for Luke Moser. And he gets
okay.
it right side of the hole, but they all count the same. That is another par, so we have 2 pars now in for Toronto Golfplay. So the best they can do is 1 under. This, however, is for birdie for TJ Hirschfield, which would mean 2 under. This then
Huge
to win
putt.
the hole for Detroit and to go 2 up before we head into our intermission.
Slides a little right at the end.
Yeah,
Gotta
Michael left
play
in the
for it.
beginning. Let's see if he can get this to go for Detroit. It's left of
Does
the hole.
it
Does it now
turn?
creep back right?
Creep.
Just a little
Wow.
too much. So that is a par for TJ
Which
Hirsch.
leaves the door open
Which means that
for
Nat
Nat.
has 6 feet for birdie to shoot 5 under par for her first 9 holes. And more importantly,
It's
to
insane.
keep this deficit to just 1 down for Toronto Golfplay heading into the back 9.
a
This
big
is an
putt.
absolutely massive putt.
Slides a little too. She's
got a
on
little
that
bit of
same
movement to
kind of
it.
slope, right to left.
100%, but if there's one person they want to have this putt, it is Nat Guido
Yeah.
playing,
And you know she wants it too.
playing incredible
I'm
golf.
telling you.
This to tie the hole and
This is
stay 1
the
down
mark of a
for
tour
Toronto
player right
Golfplay.
here, former tour player.
She's got it. That is so clutch from Nat Guido. She shoots 5 under par for her first 9
5
holes.
under. Her students are going to be so proud of her.
That's exactly right. They're saying that is my teacher, and Toronto
Yes.
manages to stay just 1 down after 9 holes. We are
Yes.
heading to the back now. We're
Very
going to take a
excited
short
match.
break. We're going to take a 5-minute intermission here. We're going to let these players catch their breaths before we sprint to the finish. $300,000 and this beautiful belt on the line, and we've got a tight match. Detroit Tee Times 1 up over Toronto Golfplay. We'll be back in just a few minutes.
Close match.
Close match.
which is good, will be good because then it'll give them good shape. So that light will be good once they put the backdrop up, so it'll be good. So it'll be like here? Yeah. Oh, just like standing up? Yeah. Okay, so the team interviews that can do the backdrop behind it still? They won't, I don't think they'll fit.
No, I don't think so.
If that's okay. I just think that like if there's a team, 4 people on the one backdrop, it's gonna be too wide. You won't fit them on there. A nice team. That'll water down the production. And then backdrops coming in after they do the and the backdrop's right here.
Yeah, so probably.
I mean, yeah, it
Probably
has to
go here.
Well, it'll lean if you. But, oh, that's true. Yeah. Okay. Cool.
And no sound on the chopper.
No sound. Yeah, we'll leave it. And then don't let them start until I get it. I want them to say, try with that.
You go there at all?
Always has one late.
The first minute. Next one. Just gotta turn around. That's probably the best looking. I'm gonna save you one better ass.
No, that would agree.
Drop time right now.
And you're B-roll.
Well, because it's not like every, it's like, I mean, not every.
Recap.
David, you want to let me know when? Yeah. Okay.
Should we reintroduce?
Yeah.
So that's what he was saying. Like people were asking, like, who are these people?
Okay. All right, we are back. I am Dan Rappaport,
I'm Maya Tanaka.
and we are at the Golf Zone Season 2 Finals. We have a close match right now. We
Very
have
exciting.
got Detroit Tee Times with a 1-up lead on Toronto Golfplay. They are playing for $300,000 and this beautiful, very heavy belt. Detroit has been 2 down twice in this match. They have clawed back, and they have a 1-up lead going to the back nine. We're at Kiowa Island Ocean Course. Everything to play for. Should be an incredible finish, and we can get things started on the par 410.
Get ready
with
to
Detroit
see some
Tee
bombs.
Times. Yeah, get ready to see some bombs. We have seen plenty of bombs
These guys
already.
are hitting it far.
Yeah, 300 yards is nothing today. So we're going to start with Brandon Barrow on 10. And we are
Brandon the bomber.
on the back nine, and that is a dart to start out with from Brandon Barrows. Brandon Barrows shot 17 under, you were telling me.
Yep.
And that actually rolls into a
Little
bunker.
bunker action.
Wow.
He hit it through the fairway.
I mean, it carried 336 yards. He's hitting at 350. So Brandon Barrows shot 17 under in the qualifying round. That was the lowest of anybody. He had a bit of a slow start, but flipped it pretty significantly. He's 3 under through 9 holes. And Doug Piesco, our second member of Detroit Tee Times, hitting another frozen rope. See if this can avoid
Down
that
the
bunker.
middle.
It does, further right, and that just trickles just short of 300 yards for Doug Piesco into the fairway. A solid start to the back nine for Doug, who has played really solid himself. 3 under from Doug, 2 under from Brandon Barrow, and 3 under from TJ Hirschfield so far. They are a combined 8 under par on their own ball. And here's TJ, my Sam Burns lookalike swing.
But it is match play, so
Starting
it's
his back nine. That's right.
the
He scores.
nice thing.
Right. So we should probably explain the format. So it is cumulative match play. So think of the 3 players on each team are essentially one golfer. Whatever each team makes on each hole, it's
Add
match
it
play
up.
from there. So if one team makes a 12 and one team makes a 13, the team that makes a 12, they win the hole. Detroit 1 up with $300,000 on the line here. So 2 of the 3 tee shots there missed the fairway from Detroit
every
Tee
shot
Times.
matters. Every player counts here.
Right, there's nowhere to hide. There's no dropping scores.
nowhere to
there's no
hide,
only
you're
2
right.
of 3 count. You just count them all up at the end. We're in the finals. It's what it should be.
Yeah.
Luke Moser got off to an incredible start. Birdied the first hole, eagled the second. He's played 4 over since then. Let's see if he can start his back nine with a good one. Picks up the club before he swings it, as is his custom. It's turning to the left, and it will find the fairway, and it stays short of that bunker. Only 310. That's only 40 behind Brandon Barrow. But it's not all about how far you are, because Brandon Barrow's in the bunker.
He hit it too far.
And Luke Moser is in the fairway.
350 is too far.
Too far.
Frenchie.
David French. That one's
Crushed it, a
going
little
left,
left.
though. That is turning significantly left.
What's
Let's see
over
if
there?
this finds.
What is over there?
Okay, I think that is inbounds, just in some rough down the left there.
Okay, and we have
there
the
is-
anchor
there
of
is-
Team Toronto
Right.
Golf Play.
How good has she been so far?
I would say 5 under is not too shabby.
5 under through 9 holes. She was 7 under through 13.
When was the last time you shot 5 under through 9 holes?
I don't know if I've ever done it. I don't know if I've ever done it. And Nat was 7 under through 13 in the seconds. She's
Just
5
super
under.
steady.
And this one is turning
loves a
pretty
little draw.
significantly right to left. And that rolls through the fairway, just in the rough there on the left
She
side.
started that way on the front
She
nine
did.
too.
You're
So
exactly right. She
no
started
big.
with a left ball. We're just coming off a little 5-10 minute intermission, so maybe a little bit of, they're not in the same rhythm that they were before
Oh
we
yeah,
stopped.
look at this mat. It's changing. You
And
got
that is
a
changing. The
ball above the feet.
ball
kind
above
of?
the feet. Yeah, ball above the feet.
Pretty
From the
significantly.
rough, it looks like sort of in the bunker from TJ Hirschfield. 140 yards.
That's a cart path, I think.
Is that a
It's
cart
like,
path?
yeah, I think so. I don't know. Oh, it is a bunker. You're right. Something. It's a lot of
Clean
bunkers,
contact
so.
with it, and he's holding the pose. That usually means good things. And it just catches the front edge of the green from
Hey,
TJ
when you're
Hirschfield.
putting from there, that's good.
That is more than solid. TJ Hirschfield's been playing golf since he could hold a club, it says, and grew up on a golf course with his golf playing family. He was a community college All-American, and his favorite golfer is Cam Smith.
See that?
Said he would use the prize money to buy property. That's the right answer. That's
I think
the,
a
that's
lot
the
of
smart
players
answer.
actually said that.
Yeah.
They want to buy a house. That's our, the dream.
$300,000 goes a long way
Canadian
toward a
dream.
down payment. And here is Doug Piesco from
Peered it.
137.
Be the right club. Yep.
Beautiful shot, just left of the flag. That'll be about 12, 15 feet for his birdie. A solid start to the back nine for Doug Piesco. Now we've got Frenchie from the rough left of the bunker. That tee shot did well to stay in bounds. 136 yards.
He would use the prize money to take a year off work and play golf full time.
I love that. Everyone always
What do you
says,
think
how
about
much
that?
money would you need to just quit your job and play golf? Apparently $300,000 is the number.
Your share of it.
Just over the green. You could see him a little annoyed that that wasn't the right number because that was right at the flag, but that will be a very, very holeable shot there with his third. And now we've got Luke Moser found the fairway with his first tee shot on this back nine. We can see that Golf Zone platform moving, kind of a downhill, side hill lie from 129 yards. He's got a wedge in his hand.
Wedge in hand. Let's see how close he can get it.
That is right down
looking
the
good.
stack. Is it the right number? It is not. It is short and it comes up just
Spinny wedge.
spins a little, maybe a little high on the face. Maybe that uneven lie did him a little bit in there, but still in good position after two. And here is our star so far, Nat Liedl, 5 under par through her first 9 holes and made a
Insane.
huge 6-foot birdie putt on the 9th to tie the hole for Toronto. She has been the MVP thus far.
The
You can
rock
see
of the team.
you can
She's
see
a little
both of
in the
her
rough.
teammates. French is even par and Moser is 1 over, and she is 5 under, keeping the
So
team in
steady.
the match.
So steady.
105 yards in from the rough. This might have a little bit of release once it lands. Finds the right side of the green and then just trickles over.
Okay.
So she'll have an option to chip it or putt it from there, but very holeable. And now Brandon Barrows from just 87 yards. This hole is 440 yards, and he has 87 yards in. Must be nice.
That's comical. The dreaded long bunker shot.
Yeah,
Does he carry
this is
it?
a tricky one.
Wow.
He's done very well to get that on the green. What a good
That was
shot, and that keeps
insane.
getting better and better. What a shot from Brandon Barrows. And the Detroit Tee Times faithful that are on this balcony above us, they love it. That will be another birdie opportunity for Brandon Barrows, and we're starting to see the level of golf that led to a 17 under par score in the qualifier. Brandon Barrows is heating up big time. So French will play first with his third, it looks like. There he is. We had to find our competitor.
He's just off the green, but he's like pretty close still. Like this might be our first chip in right here.
This is
I
very.
just want to see a chip in.
This is
that's all.
very, very makeable.
Just make it in.
He's off the green, but he's only 3.8 yards. So he's got about 15 feet. Nope, that's not right.
a little
He's got
guy.
about 12, 13 feet. My math stinks. He's going with the putter here. It's going to break a little bit right to left. Extremely holeable with that Tommy Fleetwood setup. It's got the sparkles.
Oh, he played too much break.
But he hit it too hard on that line, and that is continuing to tumble
Oh
past the hole.
no, it's still going.
I don't know why they don't put the sparkles on that one.
Why did they put the sparkles?
You know what I mean? That wasn't a sparkly
That
putt.
wasn't not.
That was anti-sparkles. So now Luke Moser from 45 feet for his birdie.
I think
Now we
Frenchie
saw
should have chipped it.
we saw French go with the putter. Now we're seeing Luke go with the wedge. So you can see a
I
bunch of
think
different
that's the
options.
play.
You like the wedge?
Yeah, I do. I do like the wedge. Carried over all the break and then just put in the hole, you know?
Easy.
More direct line.
And I think our simulator might have missed that one, so we're going to do it over. Got a
That was the first of the,
free practice.
yeah, first of the day here. I think they got a select
we've got
putt-
6 balls in play,
wedge
so
here.
this simulator is working overtime.
Yeah, it's doing great. Ooh, a little aggressive.
And that's rolls
He's gonna be
through.
where-
That is pretty close to where French was with his second, and now Luke Moser has 6 feet.
That's an interesting view of it, right?
6 feet for his par, breaking
gotta
right to
tap
left.
that one.
Yeah, this is going to be fast down the hill and right to left.
As Frenchie for the line. It's just barely on that edge, right edge.
Yeah, big time par save there from Luke Moser, and
There
that is
you
a
go.
par in for Toronto Golf Zone.
Zero putt
Zero
is what the
putt.
crowd is saying. Off the green, technically. Oh, you got a replay?
of the drop. They love that. So nice. You got to see it twice. All right, now TJ Hirschfield from 38 feet for his birdie. Both of his teammates in there closer. Doug has 16 feet. Brandon has 11 feet for their birdies. Let's see if Detroit can draw first blood on the back nine. Halfway there, living on a prayer. That is going to be at least 10 feet, I would think, still left for his par from TJ Hirschfield.
Quite a bit left on that putt.
And you know, he didn't really get to see how it broke at the hole, so it's still a bit of a mystery for him here.
Yeah, and with this format, you got to go right away.
You got to go right away.
There's no delay. No,
Yeah, there's no collecting your thoughts.
no.
You're still up.
This is a right to left or uphill.
Yes, big par save there after a half-hearted
Lot of
birdie
good
putt
putts.
from TJ Hirschfield. So we've got 2 pars so far. Par for each team, and now a big putt here for David French. 18 feet after he gunned that birdie effort by the hole, this for his par. Gets it to go. Hit that with a lot of speed and it held its line beautifully.
Confidence.
And that is
I call that
another par.
confidence.
That is confidence, exactly right.
Back of the cup.
Not worried about the comeback around that one. So we've got pars from Moser, pars from French, pars from Hirschfield, and we have 3 birdie putts still to come. One
Being
for
from
Toronto,
our birdie queen right here.
from our queen first from Toronto, and then we've got 2 for Detroit tee times. First up will be Nat Gleedall trying to get to 6 under par through 10 holes at
That would
Kiowa
be
Islands Ocean
insane.
Course. We're calling this one 16 feet, quite a bit of break.
Yeah, it moves.
This thing almost would have to go in at like 3 o'clock, you would think.
Dying in or something.
Sends it way right in the
Oh,
hole. Does it break enough?
Wow, that's a pretty good putt though.
Just slides
considering.
by on the high side, so that'll be about 3 feet up the hill coming back for Nat's par. This has got some significant break in. It's closer to 4 feet. Got to make a confident stroke here. Just catches that
ones
right
look
edge.
Ooh.
We call that a nice catch there from the hole, and that is a par,
Par.
for Nat Gleadall. So that is 3 pars for Toronto and still 2 birdie putts to come for Detroit. So if one of these goes in and we avoid the 3 putts, Detroit can move to 2 up. And he gets
And
it
he
to go.
does it.
Doug Piesco
Wow.
for the birdie,
big
and that is
putt
huge because
there,
now
Doug.
Brandon Barrows just needs 2 putts to win the hole and give Detroit a 2-up lead through 10 holes.
Okay.
And that rolls by a little. I'm going to give that one to him, but it's still 2.5 feet to win the hole.
Take your time.
And he's got it. A birdie
He's
and
so
2 pars.
fast.
Yeah, a birdie and 2 pars beats 3 pars. And Detroit Golf Times gets their first 2-up lead of the
That's
match.
great.
Toronto led 2-up twice on the front 9, but Detroit, they came back in the semifinal match. They've done it again. They've got their nose in front. 2-up with 8 holes to play, and we move to the par 5 11th, 561 yards. Detroit has the tee. Doug Piesco will play first. I've noticed he moves the aim more than the other players.
he likes to see what he wants to see. It's probably going to be a little cut.
Yeah, he's been
See
playing
what
that
he's
power cut
thinking.
all day.
Yeah.
And there it is again. Kind of knuckles right off the face because it's moving so fast and then falls to the right. It's a beautiful controlled ball flight that finds the middle
down
of the
the middle.
fairway. That thing carried 320 yards and
It's his longest shot of the day.
is that right? Longest shot of the day, 336. Detroit is feeling it right now. Brandon Barrows up next. This ball's about to go for a ride. See ya. Oh, when it's low left. It's low left
He's
again.
hit
That is the low
2
left
like
one
that.
that we have missed. Is it left
Can
enough to
they
get to the
play
other
it?
fairway?
From there. I mean,
I don't think it's out of bounds. If there's one hole to hit a foul ball, it is that one.
wow, that was a close call.
He is alive in the bunker on the left side, the way left side, and TJ Hirschfield will want no part of that left side. Let's see if he can hit that cut. That's Sam Burns' cut right down the left side of the fairway. 561-yard par 5 for the men, 467 yards for Nat Gleadall.
Oh, wow, that was
And
pretty good, too.
looked like
That
it
should be
was
nice.
just where he was looking.
That's what you want.
Skirts past that 300 yards. 2 good tee shots and 1 foul ball left for Detroit. Tee times now, Luke Moser playing first for Toronto. Moser has been stuck in neutral after that blazing start of birdie eagle. That's on a rope
good.
straight down the center of the fairway. Lands at about 285, tumbles past 300, and that is a good one there from Luke Moser. And you know, I'm just going to go ahead and say it. Nat's going to need some help. If they're going to win this, she's going to need the rest of her team.
To step it up
To
a
step
bit,
it up.
guys.
I mean, you can
Come
see
on.
all 3 players.
She's doing what she's doing.
She's doing the work. All 3 players on Detroit are at least 2 under.
Yeah.
Nat is the only one who is under par on her
She's just
team.
asking for a little assistance
She
here.
just needs a little bit of help from her 2 teammates.
Hopefully they're set up okay. Okay.
Right rough there for David French, and now Nat will step to the tee from 467 yards. She's got about 95 yards of an advantage here.
She's going
on
to hit
her
a nice little
competitors.
draw up there.
We know what to look for. It's a
Yeah.
draw. That starts right, turns over just like that. Autopilot is the chirp from upstairs, and that is past 250 for Nat Gleadall. What a shot. 230. How dare you? How dare you, says the crowd. And now we are on an adventure with Brandon Barrow here. So he's 270 yards from the hole after that rope hook that almost found the other fairway.
He's
You know,
got
they
a
played a
very
bunch of-
interesting view.
I was going to
too.
say, they played a bunch of practice rounds, but he probably didn't play any shots from here.
Hard to tell what's up there.
He's got a pretty long club. Despite playing
think
off a
he's
little
going
bit of a
for it?
downslope,
272.
I think
He's got that with iron.
He's definitely got that. It came out nice. It's on a good
likes to
line.
power
It's leaning
through
a
it.
little bit right into some longer grass, but
Okay.
you're right. He did get it there. Gosh, 160 ball speed.
Yeah, I think he was going for it. I think almost everyone can.
What is it? It's Barrows. Barrows, not Barrow. We got plural. I'm sorry to the other Barrow who I forgot. There's 2 Barrows, 3 Barrows.
Multiple.
Barrows. Luke Moser from 252. We saw him hitting a bunch of 3-woods in the warm-up. This will be a fairway wood. We'll want it to cut a little bit to see if it can hold the green. Pretty flat lie on the fairway. An opportunity to attack. You're going to need some birdies to win this hole.
It's almost like you have to adjust your pre-shot routine a tiny bit, huh?
Yeah, I would
The
think so.
steps. I haven't been noticing. I mean, they probably have adapted by now. I'd be walking all around.
Oh, it's on a beautiful line, cutting right at the flag from Luke Moser from 250. It lands right at the flag.
Over the pin. Wow.
Will that hold the green?
Look where that hit.
It does. That was right at it, Maya.
All right, Luke.
An eagle opportunity coming for
You
Luke
were
Moser after
saying Natalie
2.
needed a little
And
assistance,
there
and
it
they
is
answered.
for Luke. Luke probably heard us because we're standing about 10 steps away from him.
You probably heard you.
We've got TJ Hirschfield now playing his second after a perfect tee shot, playing really nicely. 3 under for his round through 10 holes. Got a graphite shaft. This is some sort of long iron, driving iron situation, 251 yards.
Oh, wow.
And this is cutting right. It's going to miss the green to the right. Also looks like it might have been a little bit short, not the purest strike. Just find some rough short right of the green.
Okay, par 5.
And now we've got David French from 224 yards in the rough. Definitely has the firepower to get it there.
Below his feet a bit.
So when it's below your feet, it's going to come out kind of low, kind of to the right, a little
Yeah.
hot.
Want to cut a little bit.
He's got that way up in the air off that lie, going just right of the green.
Yeah, pretty impressive. He got to it. Oh, yeah,
Stops
see, he had a
just-
little bit of that cut.
A little bit of that cut just short of the bunker, though. Not a horrible place to chip from. And here is Nat from 215 yards. We're about to see. Oh, no. It's going to be Doug Piesco is first to play. They're both, okay, he's
Oh,
215, Nat's 210. So Doug Piesco, after that bomb off the tee, that was his longest drive of the day. He's played lovely so far. Let's see if he can find the putting surface and answer that beautiful shot we saw from Luke Moser.
It looks pretty good.
It looks perfect, Maya. It looks better than pretty good. Let's see how it is for size. It's on the putting surface. It is within
The shadow of
10
the flag.
feet of the hole four.
It's within the shadow of the
Doug
flag.
Piesco, we get the replay there. That one
was
deserved
fun.
the replay. What a shot. What a 2 shots there from Doug Piesco.
Wow.
A bomb down the fairway, his longest of the day, and a dart to within 5 feet, 6 feet of the hole for his eagle. Can Nat Gleedall, she's had the answer all day, can she do it once again? Setting her alignment
Setting
a
her
little bit
alignment.
further
She's
left.
going for
She's
it.
going
That's
right
what that
at this
means.
thing.
She's going right at it.
Well, you've got Doug Piesco already within 5 feet for his eagle, and both TJ and Brandon are green side, so it's go time. It's a hybrid that
Can she
starts
get
right.
her hybrid
It's
to draw
trying
more?
to draw.
A little more.
That's gonna miss right.
Oof.
Rolls into that bunker, so that'll be a bunker shot to an elevated green with not much green to work with. Advantage Detroit.
She had to go for it,
And we're
though.
going to see TJ Hirschfield with his third. Has caught the rough just short right of the green. But you can see that pin is right in the middle of the green. You can see on the top right of the screen where that pin is. He's got some room here to land it short and let it trickle 28 yards to the flag.
Oh. Oh, yeah.
Well judged there. That'll be about 12 feet, we'll call it, for his birdie from TJ Hirschfield. And now Brandon Barrows, after that left ball off the tee, was able to muscle it all the way greenside with his second. Now he's got to hit one with some height to stop it if he wants to hit this close. Out of the long rough, ball is above his feet. Tricky, one of these tricky short game shots we see on these Golf Zone simulators.
Yeah, tough to judge.
Tough to judge.
Especially the spin. Out of the rough, it's always going to roll a little bit more.
And that was a safe, smart shot there to about 10 feet for his birdie. So we got 13 feet for TJ for Detroit, 14 feet for birdie for Brandon, and we have 5 feet for eagle from Doug Piesco. And here is the first third shot we are going to see from Toronto. We've got David French from 20 yards, just stayed short of that bunker.
Oh,
and
it
it took
the
a
lip.
look at the hole. I actually think that helped because I think that had a little bit too much gusto
had some
on it.
juice on it.
Frenchie's had some short game issues. He missed the ball, left one in the bunker. There was a little bit of a mishap.
Happens to the best of
Happens
us.
to the best of them. So he's probably making sure he wanted to get that one on the green, and he's done better than that. Leaves himself
Yeah, I think
just
that
about
should
10
be
feet.
his new focus, just hitting greens, making putts. Let's see if Natalie can get this up there. Another
Elevated
bunker
greens,
shot.
and that came out nice and high.
High, super high.
What a shot!
Wow.
Rolls just past the hole, and we're gonna have a bunch of birdie putts in that sort of 10 feet range.
That's great.
We've got a 10-footer, a 12-footer.
Eagle chance right here.
But first, an eagle putt from Luke Moser. So we've got one eagle putt and 2 birdie putts for both teams. Detroit's are a little bit closer.
You know what I really like? See those lines? They're not moving too crazy.
It's not a lot of movement on this one.
This could get close.
This has potential. It's going to just kind of mosey on down its left. It's going to Luke mosey to the left. Both teams were a little surprised at the speed of the greens.
Putt. He likes it. Let's see if the hole.
Oh, and it just slides by, catches a piece of the high
that was
lip, but does
huge.
not fall. Still should be a pretty straightforward birdie
Tap and bird.
for Luke Moser. There's the birdie.
Birdies are good.
Birdies are good, but it might not be enough on this hole given the position of Detroit tee times. This is a big birdie putt here, 14 feet, pretty darn straight from Brandon
for
Barrows.
birdie.
And
Oh,
it misses on the right side. We saw him push one early in the round.
no.
That is a big miss there from Brandon Barrows. Now
for
4 feet to
par.
clean up his par. Gets it to go. So we have one birdie for Toronto and one par so far for Detroit. Next up, TJ Hirschfield, 14 feet for his birdie. To get another birdie on the board for Detroit before the 5-footer for eagle from Doug Piesco. Pretty darn straight. You can see not a lot of movement in those little indicators there. And that's right in the heart.
Solid.
TJ Hirschfield with a crowd-pleasing birdie, and that is a birdie and a par in so far for Detroit with an eagle putt still to come. Now Nat has her birdie putt from 12 feet.
Not a lot of movement on
No,
the screen.
this pin's on a very, very flat spot, it seems. You get this started with the right speed and it's going in. Oh, never a doubt from Nat. She moves to 6 under. That's another
birdie.
Nothing
From
she
that
does
birdie
surprises
queen right
us
there.
today.
Coach Nat, go Coach Nat.
Go Coach Nat. We've got some proud students for Coach Nat
She
Golf
is
right
making
now.
some birthday birdies today.
She,
What do you
yeah,
think?
birthday was yesterday.
Jeez.
Chick-fil-A without the sauce is how she celebrated.
Wow.
David French for his birdie now, straight down the hill. Oh, when it power lips, it hits the high lip and misses.
haven't seen that.
That is
Wow.
a huge miss from David French. So it's 2 under on the hole for
Could have left the
Toronto.
door open right here, but they need this. They need this.
So Toronto
Toronto.
shoots 2 under on the hole.
That would have closed out the. Oh, this
And
is
this-
an equal chance.
The eagle to win the hole. This would be 3 under for Detroit. And give them a 3-up lead. The eagle 3 perfect shots from Doug Piesco, and it's getting late early for Toronto. That is a 3-up
Eagle.
lead for Detroit. And how about the golf that they are playing? Doug Piesco 6 under par on his own ball. TJ Hirschfield 4 under par, and Brandon Barrows 2 under.
It's insane.
And we have a 3-up lead with just 7 holes to play, and the finish line is creeping into sight for Detroit. Tee Times $300,000 and the title of champion of the GOLFZON Tour Season 2. Still plenty of golf to play.
Yeah, but Team Golfplay has to turn this around really soon.
Team Toronto has running out of time. We're going to start with Doug Piesco.
Oh, flares went out there.
Finish, a little bit of a flare to the right, but it's not curving a crazy amount. Bit of a toe strike,
little
as
off
the
the toe,
GolfZone
yeah.
simulator tells us, but it still finds the right side of the fairway. About 100 yards shorter than his last tee shot. He'll still have 206 yards in, but in the fairway. Next, we have TJ Hirschfield. He adjusted the aim a little bit to the left. Going to take on a little more of that slight dog leg.
Oh, yeah.
A beautiful swing there from TJ Hirschfield, a power cut. He looks up to the crowd, gives them a nod like, you like that one? Yes, we do. Goes past 300 yards to about 320 right down Main Street for TJ Hirschfield.
Fairways and greens.
Now we've got Luke Moser coming off a birdie to get back to even. But again, those cumulative scores are secondary to the match score, and we have Detroit with a 3-up lead on Toronto. Luke Moser hitting that laser, kind of a knuckly cut, the same one he hit on the last hole, and that's 2 perfect tee shots in a row for Luke Moser, out past 300 yards. Brandon Barrows next up. Missed that birdie putt, but it did not cost the team on the 11th. And that looked like a
Crushes
good pass
it.
there. That is a hot draw. We're going to get a tape measure shot here. How far is this one going to go?
Still going.
185
Yeah.
ball speed, 135 miles an hour of club head speed. That is creeping up there toward long drive territory. 323 yards in the air, 342 overall, right down Main Street. Now David French. Turning left. There's issues down the left side.
There's a lot going on over there.
Finds a fairway bunker, a little waist area.
Something.
And Nat Gleadall coming off yet another birdie. She's playing this hole from 391 yards, playing at about 85% of the full yardage is Nat today. Oh, this is the worst one we've seen from Nat so far.
I haven't seen that yet.
Turning left toward that rough. It stays
You know,
in the rough.
any of her worst ones have still just been barely off the fairway.
Yeah,
so.
no penalty strokes from that,
Nothing
no big
crazy.
misses. And after that little bit of a flare job, a little bit of a spinny cut, first to play will be Doug Piesco from 206 yards. He is 89 yards behind his teammate, Brandon Barrows, who has just 117 into this flag. Piesco is a home-taught golfer. Loves the camaraderie on the GOLFZON Tour.
Is that what it says?
And he's won 3 mini tour victories.
What?
He's
That's
won
pretty
3
good.
times on the mini tour. So if you've won on the mini tours, you know how to go low.
Yeah.
Just misses a little bit left there.
You can
Does
tell
Doug Piesco.
each one of these players has played competitively at some level.
Yeah, you don't
Some
you
junior
don't
golf,
advance to the
college.
final of a $300,000 competition with it being your first rodeo.
Right, exactly. That experience is key.
So Nat Gleadall from 166 in the rough, playing to a front pin.
Great swing. Right at it.
Right at it yet again. Maybe a touch right of it. Oh, what a great shot again from Natalie Gleadle. How solid has she been? That is catching a ridge to the right, though, and it's continuing to trickle, and it comes all the way. I don't even know.
Wow, that moved a ton.
I don't think she knows where that ball is.
I don't.
She was looking at her
she
fans
took
and
her eyes
smiling. She took her eye off it. I think she's going to be surprised that
She's
it's in
going
the
to be very
rough.
surprised where she's hitting her next shot.
She's like, what? What do you mean?
I mean, they do tend to build the greens that way. They kind of slope toward the hazards
Totally,
usually.
yeah.
Got to be careful of that.
And it's very realistic gameplay. So if there's a slope to the right of the hole in the real course, there's a slope to the right on Golf Zone.
Yeah, they map it out.
They map it
go
out
to the course,
perfectly.
map out every slope.
Here is Luke Moser from 154. A little knockdown controlled swing. That is right at it. Just a touch left of the hole for Luke Moser. Very, very solid into
See
the
if it
fat part
moves
of the
the
green.
same way Natalie's did, a little bit.
TJ Hirschfield will play next. Still to see our approaches from Hirschfield, French, and Barrows. Hirschfield will be first from 147 yards. This is a green light special. Middle of the
I feel
fairway.
like this fits his eye
Front middle
well.
pin.
Small little cut up here.
He's
Wants
pulled it
it to.
just a touch.
Yeah,
I'm being picky. That is a perfect shot, about 6 feet left of it. Perfect for distance control. So important at the elite level. They just don't miss offline that much. So if they can control the distance, even those little baby pulls will end up being perfect. And here is French from a waist bunker left of the fairway, 146 yards. Wow, it's target practice right
that
now.
is pretty good. Pin seeking. Go. Oh, just a hair.
Excellent shot from French from that waist area bunker to about 12, 15 feet. He'll be putting up the hill for his birdie. And Brandon Barrows, after that 135 mile per hour club head speed, 340 something yards off the tee. He's got 117 in. Taking dead aim with a wedge here, but he's pulled it. All right,
Okay.
not his best from where he drove it, but still safely aboard. And we will see a chip now from Doug Piesco. So Doug and Nat both off the green. One player from each team is off the green, the other two both on. So we're gonna see 2 chips and 4 birdie putts upcoming.
Yeah, I mean, if you're watching and you want to participate in the next season, what are you doing? Probably working on that short game.
I'm working
right?
on this pitch. Yeah,
This
I feel like
exact
we've
shot
seen
is
this.
what I'm gonna be
We've seen
grinding
this
on.
sort of 20-yard pitch over and over today.
Yep. Wedge in hand. I got to work on my golf zone chipping.
Landed short, and that was not his best. A little bit tentative there from Doug Piesco. And now we've got Nat, who was just flabbergasted to see her ball off the green.
It's actually
She was taking a
rolled all the
victory
way
lap.
into the-
She was taking a
She
victory
was.
lap.
It rolled all the way into the rough.
Rolled all the way down there
I'm
into the rough.
surprised to see that. But
Now
look at
this
that
is-
slope.
this is a delicate
She's gonna
one.
have to deal with that slope now.
She's got to land it on top of it or hit it hard enough to take a skip. This is a tricky little shot here.
Play it up that right
easy,
side.
Very easy to leave this short and have it roll down the left.
Oh, don't say that. Yeah,
Judged it really, really nicely.
Yeah,
Perfect for distance.
she stayed nice and positive through that shot.
Yeah, there
That's
was
the
no
way you got to
decel
do
there.
it. Yeah.
Should be able to handle that one for par. Now we start the birdie putts, starting with Brandon Barrows. Both teams with 2 birdie putts and 2 par putts upcoming. Barrows will play first, 32 feet down the hill. It's going to move left a little bit in the beginning and then stay pretty straight toward the hole. There's the left movement. I don't think it's going to keep breaking though, and it's too hard.
oh,
It is way
wait.
too hard.
This is where Natalie's was, remember? Okay. It was very close to roll.
That was close to rolling all the way down that hill and for him to be chipping.
It's a scary putt.
Now with this unique putting format, once you start putting, you continue putting. So right away, Barrows for par
Pretty much a straight putt.
with some right to left break. And it catches the high lip. Too much pace on that line, and he looks in complete disbelief that he is going to 3-putt for
Yeah,
a
and I can
bogey.
see where maybe this format gets you a little bit, because he's a fast player.
Yeah, you just
he
rapid
stepped
fire.
up and
Yeah.
hit it, and I think he was a little surprised at
Now
that.
the
putt.
door is open here now for Toronto. They've got 2 birdie putts, one from 29 feet and one from 18 feet, and Nat just has to clean up that 3-footer for her par. Already in with a bogey is Detroit Tee Times. Here is Luke Moser's birdie putt from 30 feet. We're getting the reverse
Get
angle. That is
close.
tracking, and it goes in. And Toronto needed
That's
that.
huge.
They were
They
3
needed
down.
that.
And after that 3-putt from Brandon Barrows, Luke Moser makes another birdie.
There you go.
That
Team
is
Toronto
just what the
celebrating.
team needed at this point, and now this is an absolute must-make for Doug Piesco for Detroit to have anything beautifully. Yet another birdie. He's to 5 under, building some